Hello, how is everybody doing today? Tonight, we have round 13 of season 4 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So, tonight's schedule for the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League round 13 as there are 4 rounds remaining to the regular season. We're going to get started tonight with, here on the screen, Buffalo versus Detroit. Both of these teams right now currently occupy playoff slots. Buffalo, they've jumped up to the number 6 seed in the Eastern Conference. They are now in the playoff picture on a 3-game win streak. Detroit, on the other side of things, Detroit is on a 6-game win streak as they're 8-4 right now, currently occupying the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. That's going to be the first game we have tonight. The first half of tonight's schedule is going to be filled with great games, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about that real quick. So, first up, as mentioned, Buffalo versus Detroit. Immediately afterwards, we're going to have the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts versus Very Dogs' team. That's right now the number 5 and the number 3 seeds in the Western Conference. Afterwards, Edmonton at the Critical Crashers. The Critical Crashers, after starting off 0-4, they have been 6-2 in their last 8 games, back at the 500 level with 4 games remaining. The Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, they're a team that is following Critical Crashers. They are rising. Can the Critical Crashers steal a playoff slot in the last 4 rounds of this league? Then, we're going to see a big matchup in the Eastern Conference. Dynamic Divorce at the Novas. The Novas, they are your number 1 seed right now in the Eastern Conference, 10-2 record. They lost in the previous round, snapping a huge win streak that they had, an 8-game win streak. Then, the Dynamic Divorce. They are 9-3 in the season. They just clinched a winning record in the previous round with a win over... Actually, did they win or lose against their opponent? Let's see. In the previous round, Dynamic Divorce, they won against Miami. That was the opening game last night. A huge win. It was 5-2, I believe, after that game. So, Dynamic Divorce versus Novas, that could have huge implications regarding not only just the 1 seed, but a potential buys. Because here's the thing. If Dynamic Divorce gets this win right here, Dynamic Divorce would get head-to-head over the Novas, which would affect playoff seeding massively, especially with only 3 rounds remaining after this one. That can be huge. If we look at the schedule for Dynamic Divorce after this, they have Ottawa, they have Detroit, but they close their season at no custody. So Dynamic Divorce, 3 of their last 4 games are going to be extremely tough ones for the current number 2 seed. As for the Novas, if we look at the Novas, they have this game right here. Afterwards, the Novas, in round number 14, the Novas on the schedule, trying to find them real quick, they go at the Chaos Corp in round 14. Round 15, we see them at Toronto. Toronto also occupies a playoff slot, and they close their season hosting the Miami 69ers. Alright, so let's actually talk about the standings real quick. We'll start with that Eastern Conference standings, as mentioned. Oh wait, no, sorry, we still gotta do the rest of the round 13 schedule. So, after that round 13 match between gonna be Dynamic Divorce and the Novas, that's your 4th game of the night, by the way. Game 5 of the night is gonna be a huge matchup in the Western Conference. Time Zone Squad at Amiibo Engage. Both of those 2 teams right now are currently the number 6 seed and the number 4 seed respectively, both with a 7-5 record. A win here would get the winning team 1 game away from being over 500 for the season. That would be their 8th win for whoever wins that matchup. Afterwards, the best in the West, your worst nightmare, 9-3 right now. They go on the road at Ottawa, who has won back-to-back games. Now those back-to-back games, and take a look at their back-to-back wins. One of them was over the Ceiling Fans, and the other was over Red Plus Blue. Sauron has erupted in these last couple of games for Ottawa. Then, we're going to see the Ceiling Fans, who we just mentioned, they were able to save their season last night. They are 5-7 right now, but with how tight things are in the West, they might have a chance to possibly win out. If they win out, they could possibly get a chance if we see the collapse of one or multiple teams. They go on the road at Fun Gang, who's currently 4-8 right now, one of 4 teams tied with the worst record in the West. Then, we're going to have Miami at Red Plus Blue. Miami, they are currently out of the playoff picture, the first team out with a 6-6 record. A win here against the worst team in the Eastern Conference can get them a bounce-back victory to contend with Buffalo in that Eastern Conference standings. Then, Green Bay at JG Wentworth. Actually, no, sorry, 4th and 6th Squadron at the Cinnabon Splitters. That's going to be between 2 teams with 4-8 records. Loser of that match will clinch a losing record for this season. Then, Green Bay at JG Wentworth. Just like the Ceiling Fans in the West, Green Bay here in the East. They salvaged their season with a win. They go on the road at JG Wentworth. That win for Green Bay was against the best in the East, the Novas. So a huge win for Green Bay's Lasagna. Currently contending right now. He is currently an all-star as we speak in the Eastern Conference if things were to end today. 15 KOs and a big breakout season for the Mario, but he is leaving when that season ends. Then Toronto at the Chaos Corp. That's going to be game number 11 for tonight. So Toronto currently has the 5 seed right now, trying to get a few more wins, a win here, and they clinch a winning record. Then afterwards, the Swarm at the Ditto Burritos. The Swarm, they had an opportunity last round to possibly get into the playoff picture. They lost that, so they are 5-7, and now they have to deal with another current playoff team in the Ditto Burritos. NetEasy's King Deity Tilted is still trying to find their 100th career KO. Will that happen in game number 12? Then, to end the night, we're going to have no custody at Bastion. Bastion, 4-8 right now, no custody. If they win, and we see Dynamic Divorce getting a win, then that could potentially set up a round 16 scenario where Dynamic Divorce and no custody could set up a match for the 1 seed in the final round. Alright, so with all that being said, your quick little standings real quick. In the Western Conference right now, we'll start with the West this time. Your 1 through 6 seeds are Your Worst Nightmare, the Ditto Burritos, Very Dog's Team, Amiibo Engage, Fancy Feed Enthusiasts, and the Time Zone Squad. Buys right now will go to Your Worst Nightmare and the Ditto Burritos. They are 9-3 and 8-4 respectively. The other playoff teams are all 7-5. In the Eastern Conference, your current playoff teams would be the Novas, Dynamic Divorce, No Custody, Detroit, Toronto, and Buffalo. The Novas, 10-2 right now, got their second loss of the season last round against Green Bay. They face Dynamic Divorce, who is number 2, 9-3 record. No Custody, number 3. They have a possibly easy game to end the night. They could possibly get their 10th win of the regular season here, as they're trying to compete for a possible first round bye. Novas, Dynamic, they control those 1 and 2 seeds right now. Then Detroit, as we mentioned, they're going to be playing here first tonight. 6-game win streak. Started off 2-4. They are 8-4. If they extend this win streak to 7 games, that's going to get them a winning record here, as they're trying to make it back to the playoffs for the first time since season number 2. Toronto, 8-4. They missed out on the playoffs last season, but a win here could they could possibly get closer and closer to being back in the big dance. Buffalo, 6-6, 3-game win streak. It's been streak after streak after streak for Buffalo, and we're going to see them as the away team here in this match. Started off winning 3 games, lost their next 6, but they've won 3 more to bounce back to 6-6 with 4 games remaining. So, with all that said, one last little thing before we get started with the first match. I still need to actually ping the people on Discord saying, hello, Discord, we are live. So let's get to that real quick. Let me grab my phone. My phone's back here. Here is my phone. Let me grab that real quick. Just make sure everything's all fine and dandy with our live stream. We should be good. We've just been yapping for like the last 10 minutes though, so nothing too much. Alright, I think we're good. Let me copy the link real quick. Live now. Live now. Live now, not live mo. Round 13 of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 4. Let me get that real quick. Alright, paste that link. And we'll get started in just a little bit. In the meantime, your current KO leaders right now entering this round. Let's see. First place right now in the MVP race is Joe's Violet Farm. We're going to see him here first. 11 KOs in the last 5 rounds. An insane run he's been having for Detroit in the middle of this win streak. Then we have 3 Amiibo right now with 17 KOs. It's going to be Eon 2's Violet Failnot. That's going to be Fipsh of No Custody. And then Holy Wars N2's Dr. Mario, Dr. Crotpot of Amiibo Engage. Each of them have 17 right now. We have a bunch of Amiibo with 16 and 15 KOs, but we won't list them right now. So let's get started with your first game here. Buffalo at Detroit. So let me get this sip of water. Alright, so as mentioned a bunch of times already, Buffalo, Detroit, they have their win streaks going on. A 3-game win streak versus a 6-game win streak. We're going to have The Job, Tatsugiri, Voyager, Donkers, and Venus facing off against Dekubaba, coming at ya, Farmed, Bloodflame, and Dandori. Let's get started. This could be a huge match here in the Eastern Conference in Miami. They play later on today. They are waiting to see how this game plays out. A win for Detroit could benefit Miami if Miami is able to get their win later on today against Red plus Blue. The job, Deku Baba, they're going to be your leadoffs for this match. Alright, so the first damage is going to be done by the job with the forward air. It's going to be 0 to 7.5 right now. The up special to get to 11 right now. We're going to see just the Falco forward smash. It's going to be down tilt in the forward air. Deku Baba already at 56. We see the Falco trying to go for the lasers. It's going to be up smash from the job. The job already has Deku Baba at 78% before finally taking some damage, but a forward smash. Deku Baba off stage right now. We see the job trying to go off stage. Does not go for the down air. He goes for one right there, but it is above the stage. Another down air. What do we see next from the job? It's going to be the lasers. There's going to miss though. It's going to be 15 to 135. Forward air. Deku Baba at 140. After this, it's going to be the job. He's going to wait for that down special to miss, but it's going to be a miss from him from the up tilt. 28 to 140. 52 to 140, we see the job. There's a full charge side B available from Deku Baba as he is slowly but surely racking up damage against the job. So, both Amiibo try to come back onto the stage. They will get the job done right here and now. Both of them, actually Deku Baba went high in that scenario. It's going to be 86 to 149. The Poison Cloud is still available for Deku Baba if Deku Baba wants to use it, but we see a footstool, and the job gets the leadoff win right here for Buffalo. So now coming at you, we see the down throw, we see the up air, that'll get rid of the job. Here comes Tatsugiri fresh off a 3 KO performance for Buffalo. So it's going to be 12 to 30 right now. We're going to see the Ryu. He's going to wait for the King Deity above the platform. The forward tilt misses, but that one is going to land after a missed forward smash from the Ryu. It's going to be 26, 32, 45 to 38. We see the up tilt. We see the forward air. Tatsugiri already at 70% right now. So if things were to end today, coming at you is currently listed as an all-star, and that's his second KO right there. 2 KOs from coming at you. Here comes Voyager for Buffalo. Gotta be 0 to 38 right now as we see down tilt. Down tilt's gonna miss right there now. Gotta be 12 to 41. One scary thing about this scenario is that coming at you, he was only at 37%. He's at 75 now, and that down air, he will be able to come back actually. He had enough jumps. It's gonna be 24 to 108. We see coming at you. He's gonna be able to get hit by the forward smash. 24 to 133. He's gonna slowly but surely come back onto the stage. 24 to 133, but the up smash from Voyager, it's gonna make this 3 from 3. But now here comes Farmed, the current leader in the MVP race with 18 KOs. If he can get 2 KOs here, he'll be the first Amiibo to reach 20 KOs of the season. It's gonna be 54 to 35 right now. As we see Farmed, he's gonna get hit by the forward smash. Now forward smash again from Voyager. We're gonna see this Violet. It's gonna be a back throw. Waiting slowly but surely for Voyager to come back on. We're gonna see next, it's gonna be just the forward throw. Voyager off stage. And that's a down special. That's gonna land, and Farmed picks up his 19th KO of the regular season. The current leader in the MVP race now faces off against Donkers. It's going to be 19 to 64 right now. We're going to see just the Violet. Going to be waiting for the Ice Climbers to come down. 14 J Masters Ice Climbers 2 rounds ago. It had a 3 KO performance for Buffalo. It's going to be 37 to 84 right now. So we're going to see next the forward air. The Ice Climbers at 48, slightly separated as we see Violet gets hit by the forward tilt. 48 to 111. Farmed back onto the stage. It's 59 to 111. Farmed. We're going to see a side special. Donkers off stage right now, gonna come in high. Do we see an up smash? We don't see an up smash. Instead, another side B. It's the weak hit, so Donkers will be able to come back onto the stage with that down air. That'll get rid of Farm. So now here comes Blood Flame for Detroit. Forward smash right here, gonna make this a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Buffalo Amiibashers if they want to continue their win streak, extend their 3-game win streak into a 4-game win streak. If not, Detroit, their 6-game win streak will continue into a 7-game win streak. Gonna be 34 to 28 right now. Down tilt, up smash. Blood Flame is the Mythra right now, by the way. We see side special, 53 to 50 right now. We're gonna see the up special. It is 64 to 50 right now. We see the down tilt getting parried from the Mythra. Side B, Blood Flame should be able to come back onto the stage. She will. We see jab, jab, jab. It's 74 to 77. Ideally, if you're Blood Flame, yes, you want to see that switch to Pyro right now. Out of the parry, we see forward smash, and that is going to be the win streak. The win streak continues for Detroit as they now have 7 wins in a row. They're going to win this game 5-3. All right. 2 KOs from coming at you, 2 KOs from Blood Flame. Farmed gets KO'd and extending his MVP campaign to 19 games. sorry, 19 KOs. We have the Job, another leadoff win for the Job. Voyager gets a KO, so does Donkers. Tatsugiri went silent after that 3 KO performance. Dandori does not need to appear again in this game, so that's back-to-back game-winning KOs for Bloodflame, I believe. So, let me find my laptop real quick, because I usually like to have like my laptop that I use like school, all that on the side. Let me grab that from my bag real quick. Be back in a second. Because I want to use that to actually record some of this data that we have, because I want to update the spreadsheet in real time. I have like the weird, awkward, long break that we did last time. So let me plug it in real quick, because we're going to be here for a couple hours, like 2 to 3 hours. We got the here we go. Plugged in. Alright, so let's update this as we go. Let me open the spreadsheet real quick. Where is my mouse pad? Let me find my mouse pad real quick. It's somewhere along... Oh, there it is. Right here. We removed it from the table for some reason. Alright, so Squad Track Amiibo Draft League Season 4. Let me get into my correct account real quick. Come on in. Alright, so... Round 13 KOs. Let's update this to just the current team. We'll start by updating Buffalo real quick. So let's see the Job. If we come over here, that's going to be 3 leadoff wins in the last 4 games. 4 KOs in that span. We see Voyager got a KO that's going to bring him up to 14 KOs of the season. Donker's got a KO that brings him up to 14. The Job, that is his 10th KO of the season, by the way. We see Tatsugiri did not get a KO. Neither did Venus. That was Venus' first appearance since round number 6, by the way. In that 3-game win streak that Buffalo had, they did not need Venus to appear in either of those games, as those were 5-3 victories. Alright, as for Detroit, let's find them real quick. Dekubaba, leadoff loss right here. One of the strange things in this 7-game win streak is Dekubaba as leadoff is 3-7. That's the kind of funny part. Dekubaba just has not been as strong as a leadoff compared to when Detroit was 2-4, so that's the funny odd thing. Dandori did not need to appear. Bloodflame, 2 KOs including the game winner. Detroit is now 9-4 of the season. Farmed, 1 more KO, brings him up to 19. Coming at ya, congratulations, you now have 16 KOs this season. Welcome to the 15 KO club. Bloodflame joins the 10 KO club with 2 KOs here, bringing her up to 10. Alright. So that's going to be the updated KO totals right there. So your KO totals are updated right now. 19 is going to be that threshold number for the other Amiibo contending in the MVP race if they want to catch up to Farmed. Alright, so we're going to load that next match real quick. When we come back, we're going to have we're going to have the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts at Veridog's team. In the meantime, I'm going to load those rosters while getting a quick rest for this voice. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 2, as we're going to have the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts at Fairy Dog's team. So, the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts started the season 5-0, but ever since, they have been 2-5 in their last 7 games, currently holding a 7-5 record as we speak. Fairy Dog's team, they also have a 7-5 record right now. These two teams currently occupy the number 5 and the number 3 seed as we speak. So this is going to be a very important matchup here in the Western Conference. So, let's see. As we mentioned, this is going to be one of a couple of important games in the respective conferences. This game, 2 games from now, we're going to have Dynamic Divorce at the Novas, 1 versus 2 over there on the East Conference, and immediately after that, Time Zone at Amiibo Engage, all their playoff teams in the Western Conference. But with that getting said, let's begin with this match right here. It's going to be Bis Clarvette, Ice Eater 40, Yuri, Econart, and Lego Batman versus 910, Uproot, Bob, Sauce Alger, and Starless. Both teams, as mentioned, 7-5 records. The Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, they are trying to get out of this skid they've been having lately. Can they get a win right here to improve to 3-5 since starting off 5-0? Or will Fairy Dog's team get that win? If we look at the previous round, Fairy Dog's team, they did suffer that loss to the Ceiling Fans in the previous round, so they do want that bounce back win as we see 910. The rookie got to be 49, 62-0 right now. We're going to see the hit, another forward smash. Forward air here could be deadly. We see the neutral air, Bis Clarvette, too far. Will she be too far? It's going to be, she will! 910, the rookie, has a 0 to death for Fairy Dog's team. It's going to be 22-6 right now. It's going to be the pit. We're going to see just the forward smash here. It's 22-11 right now. So we have Ice Eater 40 up throw. It's going to be the neutral air from the pit. What's next from the pit? We're going to wait as he goes for the forward smash. Both hits get shielded. It's going to be a forward throw. Ice Eater 40 off stage. The pit tries to go to forward air. The forward air does not land. Instead, it's going to be 67, 6-7 to 28 right now. We're going to wait for Ice Eater 40. Neutral air, center to 40, and that's going to be the pit. Try to go deep. It's a downer right now. Ice Eater 40, that's 2 KOs from 910. He only has 29 damage as Yuri. Coming out right now for the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, it's going to be 0 to 44. Forward smash right here from 910. It's going to be forward smash from Yuri. Can she get rid of this pit amiibo who is already causing havoc for the team? Forward smash. That won't get rid of 910 quite yet. She goes deep. Down there. It's not going to be a strong hit. So 910 comes back onto the stage. Yuri has been able to get more damage against 910 than the last 2 amiibo. And that up smash, that'll finally get rid of 910. Here comes Uproot for Fairy Dog's team. It's a 4-3 situation, but Yuri at 55, 58, that would have been a downer right there had it not been from the up air from Yuri. It's going to be 60 to 23, but Yuri already at 71, 79. We're going to see a down throw. After the down throw, it's going to be just the forward air. It's going to be a back throw. Now it's our down throw actually. 110 to 32. We see side B. That's going to be white Pikmin damage onto Yuri as we see both amiibo off stage. The white Pikmin is gone. It's 127 to 64. Yuri, can she possibly get a second kill right here to even things up? No, she won't. It's a 4-2 scenario with Fairy Dog's team in the lead. So it's going to be 2 to 86 right now. Econart desperately need to get multiple KOs here for the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts if they want a chance to possibly win the game. We have seen Lego Batman make a potential comeback situation, but all Econart needs to do is get rid of 2 amiibo here in this game. It's going to be 78 to 104. We have an up throw. After the up throw from Uproot, Econart already at 106%. Can Uproot pick up a second KO? He will! It's a 1 versus 4 scenario with Fairy Dog's team in the lead. Side special, uproot, he'll survive for now, but we will see it's going to be up smash missing. Forward smash from uproot, side B, up smash. That's going to be 37 already onto Lego Batman, and now here comes Bob for Very Dogs' team. It's 48 to 16 right now. We see the down tilt missing. It's going to be forward tilt now, 58 to 16, 58 to 31. We're going to see Bob parries that. We see a forward tilt out of the parry, 69 to 31 as Bob try to go off stage right there. Up to stay on stage. It's going to be 85 to 31. Now Bob, forward smash, gets parried right there. Jab, jab, jab from Lego Batman. It's going to be side special. Bob is still trying to come back onto the stage as he will fall short. Bob is going to fall short here. So Lego Batman has 2 KOs right now for the Fantasy enthusiasts. But now here comes Sauce Alger for Very Dogs' team. Even if Sauce Alger cannot close the game because he's already at 45%. It's 95 to 45 right now. Forward smash, 65. We did see a Byleth Amiibo get 3 KOs in garbage time in this type of situation. That was power a couple rounds ago. This down special will miss though. 104 to 91. We see a back throw. Sauce Alger at 102%. What we're going to see Sauce Alger do is going to be get up attack. 117 to 102. There is still Starless in the back for Very Dogs' team, by the way. But forward smash right here. Very Dogs' team. A huge statement win over a collapsing Fantasy Feet enthusiast. They're going to win this 5 to 3. 2 KOs from 910, 2 KOs from Uproot. Bob couldn't get the job done, so Sauce Alger able to get things finished. Lego Batman got 2 KOs for this team, but it was nowhere near enough as this team just started falling behind early. Yuri got 1 KO though, able to get rid of that pit, but the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, they're gonna fall to a 7-6 record after starting out 5-0, ladies and gentlemen. The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts are on a fast fall and they need to make some sort of roster order move quick. Alright, we're gonna head on break real quick. When we come back, we're gonna have Edmonton at the Critical Crashers. Okay, sorry, I genuinely forgot what stage of Critical Crashers we're on for a second. They're on Palutena's Omega form. We'll get those rosters loaded. It's going to be Edmonton at the Critical Crashers coming up when we return from this small break.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 3, as we have Edmonton at the Critical Crashers. So, your defending champions are currently 4-9 right now, the worst team in the Western Conference. We have Crouch, Doofinator, Shiori, Ascent, and AI Sonic. One of the problems with this team is they're just not able to get everything meshed together, because they do have 48 KOs. Some teams closer to that playoff threshold, they do have 48 KOs, so it's more just they're able to get one or two things right, but not everything at the same time. On the other side of things, we have the Critical Crashers. This team, they started things off 0-4, but now they have a 6-6 record with 4 games remaining, with the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts collapsing. They're now going to fall down to 7-6. A win here for the Critical Crashers, and there's a potential chance they could be in the playoff picture at the end of this round. Let's get started. Your leadoffs are going to be Crouch versus Gloom-Edge, so let's get that in real quick. Up, left, right, down, blah, blah, blah. Let's begin. I forgot to get that spreadsheet data, by the way, for the last game. I did get the screenshot at least, hopefully, but we'll double check later. Alright, so forward tilt, that's going to be first damage into the dash attack. The Gordo, it's going to miss as Gloom-Edge comes back onto the stage. We see a jab into the up tilt, into the up air. Gloom-Edge going to be at 59 right now. Dash attack, and that's going to be a KO right there. So Crouch, with the immediate KO for Edmonton, that could be what they need in order to possibly salvage their season. We see 55 to 36 as we have the dash attack again. Grim Knight off stage. He should be able to come back on. He will. It's going to be 55 to 63 as we see Crouch. Forward tilt again. After that second forward tilt, it's going to be just down special. That's going to be a shielded down throw into up air. And then we see the Gandalf tried to go off stage right there in that scenario. Does not get anything though. 78 to 86. Neutral air into the Gordo. Grim Knight off stage right now. If he can get hit by the Gordo at the right angle, that could be huge for Edmonton. We see forward tilt again. 78 to 120. Down tilt. That was an attempted down tilt from Crouch. Did not land. It's still 78 to 128 right now, but a back throw right here. Grim Knight, alive at 150, needs to come back onto the stage. He will be coming back to the stage as we see down special, 96 to 150, and the Doria from Grim Knight. He will get that KO, but it is 150 to 0 as we have Doofinator coming out right now. Grim Knight at 175. Doofinator, that's going to be off special, putting Doofinator at 20%, 20 to 175, a back throw right here. Grim Knight off stage, 188. We don't see Doofinator hit anything while off stage. That would have been a good opportunity right there to finally get rid of this Ganondorf. Instead, it's going to be 34. Back throw. That'll get rid of Grim Knight. It's now 4 versus 3 with Edmonton in the lead. But Doofinator at 62% already. Going to make this 62 to 7. We see down air. We see him at 82, 95. We see a fireball. That's going to be a full fireball. That's going to barely miss against Doofinator. So it's going to be 95 to 33 right now. 106 to 33. We see a back throw. 121 to 33. Freak goes off stage. Up special able to land onto Doofinator. 129 to 43. Forward smash will put Freak at 65% as we see up smash. That won't KO Freak, but the up air, that'll get the job done. It's 129 to 0 right now. It's Chaos King. The Critical Crashers are down 4 to 2 against Edmonton right now. They need a big rally right here from Chaos King if they want to win this game. It's going to be 158 to 61. We see Doofinator still alive, throws those Pikmin. None of them will attach to Chaos King. It's 158 to 78. Off smash. After the up smash, we're going to see a forward smash miss. That's going to be neutral air, actually, not the up smash from the Olimar. 166 to 98. We see dash attack. No, it's a forward smash. Doofinator has 3 KOs for Edmonton in this game as they are trying to save their season. Informer has a 1 versus 4 scenario for the Critical Crashers. He'll get this KO right here, but now we see Shiori coming out for Edmonton. It's going to be 0 to 63. We have Shiori, forward smash, Informer off stage. Shiori's trying to go for that down air. Will she be able to get one? Back air from Informer. We see Informer try to go off stage right there. Informer will go off stage sometime. Both of these Amiibo right now on the screen, they are trained by me. As we see up throw from Shiori into up smash. Do we see up air from Shiori? We see a down special, not going to land. It says it's going to be a forward throw. No, back throw actually. It was 27. And Shiori, she gets that down air. Edmonton, they're going to get a huge bounce back victory here in this game as they're going to win this game 5 to 2.
A big win for the defending champions, as one of the things we mentioned is just Edmonton, they were just not able to get everything right together. In this game, they got everything right. 3 KOs from Doofinator, a huge bounce back win for the defending champions. They're going to improve to 5 and 8. That differential is going to go from -7 up to -4. That could be huge. So, at this point last season, we saw Edmonton. They had a 6-7 record. They managed to surge, finish 9 and 7, and get into a playoff slot to eventually win the championship. Could Edmonton possibly do a similar thing here? Finish the season 8 and 8, get into a playoff slot after with headbreaker tie over the Critical Crashers, a collapsing Fantasy Feet Enthusiast. If we take a look at the schedule, has Edmonton fought the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts yet? I think they have. Maybe not. Let's see. Let me check. Feet versus Edmonton. I think that happened in the early rounds. Trying to look at the schedule real quick. Feet versus Edmonton. I could have sworn that happened already. Let me check. CBS Feet deal burritos. Feet versus Edmonton. Oh, Edmonton has to go on the road at the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts in the next round, so that could be another huge win for Edmonton. A struggling, collapsing Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. They are now 2 and 6 in their last 8 games after starting off 5-0, a 7 and 6 record. So let me get this screenshot real quick. Let's double check our screenshot gallery, make sure we have the other screenshot. Yes, we do have that screenshot from the other game. We can actually delete this one because we have 2 copies now. Alright. Let's head back. Oh, wait, sorry. Let's get back into your game. So, when we come back from this small break, we're going to have a very important game in the Eastern Conference. The number 2 seed, Dynamic Divorce. They go on the road to face the number 1 seed, the Novas. This will have massive implications on the Eastern Conference seeding. But that will happen when we come back from this break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 4, and we have a big one, ladies and gentlemen. The Dynamic Divorce are currently the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, 9-3 record, +9 differential, 55 team KOs. But on the other side of them is the number 1 seed, the Novas, 10-2 record, +14 differential, 58 total KOs, as the Novas are trying to become the number 1 seed in back-to-back seasons. The Novas had an 8-game win streak just snapped in the previous round after a loss to Green Bay. And after that loss to Green Bay, we saw the Novas. They replaced their 5th Amiibo. Zillihu is no longer on the starting roster. Instead, we're going to see Joe's Ryu Talk is cheap. We also do have a minor roster order swap, as it's him, A+ to me. They are now going to be swapped into 3 slot and 4 slot respectively. Previously the number 4 and the number 3. Alright. So, if Diabels was in the Western Conference, she would be the best leadoff in the Western Conference. 9-3 record as a leadoff, and the number of KOs that Diabels has right now is 12. That's getting closer to the season she had last season with the Novas once again when she won best leadoff. However, the Eastern Conference, it has the likes of the rookie Pantwan, so that's why we have not mentioned Diabels' name much in that Eastern Conference. So Diabels has just been kind of going on the radar, but don't worry. Diabels has still been having a very dominant season as leadoff for the Novas. So your roster, it's going to be Vibin, Ted Temple, Failnot, Aerith, and Mythos versus Diabels. Valorex, it's him, A+ to me, and Talk is cheap. This game could have massive implications on the Eastern Conference seeding, including those first 2 seeds, which will get a first round bye. Let's get started. The biggest match of the night, Game 4 of Round 13, as we're going to have Vibin, Diabels, they'll be your leadoffs. The Novas, they host this game at Magna Kent Omega Form. And we see off smash immediately. Diabels is already going to be at 30, but Diabels responds with a dash attack. It's going to be off smash again. Another off smash. Diabels already at 79. It's going to be 40 to 79 right now. It's Vibin. We see that off smash miss, so it's going to be 61 to 79. We see Diabels just waiting for, that's going to be a missed side beam, what could have been off smash opportunity right there. Instead, it's going to be a back throw from Diabels. 87 to 82. Diabels off stage. We're going to see Vibin just missing the up smash again. So it's going to be down throw from the Ganondorf. We're going to see off smash right here. And Diabels gets KO'd. Vibin with the leadoff win against last season's one of 2 best leadoffs. And now Valorex coming out right now for this team. It's going to be 119 to 0 right now. We see neutral air. I think Vibin's going to be too far, even with the jump. But Valorex, he's going to use another neutral air to make sure that Ted Temple will come out for the Dynamic Divorce. It's going to be 15 to 15 right now. We have the link. It's going to be 15 to 26. If the season ended right now, by the way, Valorex would actually not be considered an all-star because there's a slightly better link in the Eastern Conference. It's going to be 64 to 30 right now. Valorex could be an all-star game replacement if the Novas win the 1 seed and Panger decides to use his link over Crunchy's link, though. It's 71 to 55. We see the forward throw. Ted Temple gets KO'd right there. Valorex has 2 KOs from the Novas in this game, but now here comes Failnot. Failnot has been having a career best season so far. That up smash, it's going to put Valorex at 107. We see the up air. Another up air, and that could possibly be the dagger right here for this Amiibo. It's going to be 29 to 121. We see the dash attack. Valorex off stage. So Failnot going to get that side special KO, and that's going to be his 18th KO of the season. So it's going to be 29, 37 to 11 right now. We're going to see it's him. It's him. Panger's Dr. Mario coming out for the Novas specifically. It's going to be 46, 53, 72 to 38 as we see Failnot going high, gets hit by the forward tilt. However, it's 85 to 38 as we have it's him. This is a 3 versus 3 scenario in terms of Amiibo, by the way, but it's him back onto the stage as number 59. Gonna be 85 to 59. We see the forward smash. That forward smash missed from Failnot. It's him able to get a forward smash of his own. It's 113, but pill after pill, Failnot able to come back on. That was a risky decision right there from it's him. He'll get the up smash, but had he been at the wrong spot, he would have been able to get KO'd right there from the violent up special. Instead, It's going to be 0 to 84. It's Aerith coming out right now. We're going to see just the up throw into the neutral air. We see a forward throw. Aerith already at 44%. It's going to be 44 to 84. It's him just waiting for Aerith. Down throw, down air into, nope, that second down air will not land. Neutral air. But now forward throw. Aerith at 89%. We're going to see just it's him out of parry. No. Gets hit by the other hits of the forward smash. And now Aerith with that down air. It's going to be the weak hit, but that's enough to get rid of it. It's him. A+ to me comes out right now for Nova. It's going to be down tilt, up air. Aerith is going to survive for now, but that will catch her. And now Mythos has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the dynamic divorce against the Novas. So it's going to be 23 to 36, 23 to 45 as we see Fireball. We see a down smash. A+ to me at 69% right now. Both Amiibo off stage. We see Mythos just trying to go for those down airs. Needs to get both KOs some way, somehow. He's going to stay on stage this time as now we have 42, 71 with that huge down smash. It's going to be 71 to 82. Down smash misses from the hero. It's going to be 81 to 100. The hero, he's going to miss a jab out of parry. Jab here. He's going to stay on stage for now. 81 to 112. Down smash will not KO A+ to me quite yet. We see Mythos charging a fireball. Instead, he's going to parry that. Down smash. That's going to get rid of A+ to me. It's down to the last Amiibo as Talk is Cheap comes out now for the Novas. So it's 96-0 right now. We see the side special, Mythos at 112. Up smash, 129-0 right now as we see just the fireball. That's going to miss. And Talk is Cheap with the side special, the Novas. They're going to continue their dominance with a bounce back win from that loss as they win this 5 to 4. Alright. 2 KOs from Brawlers. We see the rest of the roster getting KO after Dabuffalo did not get one on the other side of things. Vibin, Failnot, Aerith, Mythos, they got KOs. Ted Temple did not get a KO in this game, so Ted Temple, Dabuffalo, the only Amiibo without 1 KO. Valorex, he's going to be... How many KOs is that going to bring him up to? That's going to bring Valorex up to... Because there is a competition for the best Link in the Eastern Conference between Valorex and Phipps. Valorex entering this round with 16 KOs. That's going to bring Valorex up to 18. Valorex, he had a strong season last season after being traded here to the Novas from Very Dodgers team, but now he could have an even stronger season. On the other side of things, Phipps also having a career best season. Phipps, no custody. It's going to be the final game of the night, by the way, as we have, let's see. Phipps entered this round with 17 KOs as that competition for best Link in the East continues. So, I got to back out for just 1 little minute just to make sure that, we don't overflow the number of Amiibo we can scan at one time. But when we come back from this break, we're going to see in this next slab of 5 games, Time Zone Squad at Amiibo Engage, Your Worst Nightmare at Ottawa, Seating Fans at Fun Gang, Miami at Red Plus Blue, and then the 456 Squadron at the Cinnabon Splitters. We're going to see Time Zone Squad at Amiibo Engage when we come back from this break.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 5, as we're going to have the Time Zone Squad at Amiibo Engage. So, both of these teams right now are 7 and 5. They are currently the number 6 seed and the number 4 seed, respectively, in the Western Conference. A win here could potentially advance these teams' chances of not only clinching a possible spot in the playoffs, but maybe even contending for the number 1 or number 2 slot. It's a very tight race between 6 and 1 right now. As let's see, Fairy Dogs' team. They got that huge win over the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. That's going to help their differential game as them. The Ditto Burritos, they're currently tied with the best differential in the Western Conference right now at +7 entering this round. That huge win that's going to put Fairy Dogs' team at +9. Your worst nightmare, even though they're 9-3 with the best record in the league, their differential is only +5. Your worst nightmare, though, in the next game after this, they're going to go on the road at Ottawa. But Ottawa, however, has won back-to-back games. We'll talk more about that when we get to that game, but for now, we have Nokotan, Pancakes, Pump Patch, Trident, and Crony versus Jacob, Dr. Crockpot, Doodlebob, Redwing, and Raikou. Let's begin. So Nokotan, she was mainly used in Season 1 by the Ceiling fans and Novas, I believe, after being traded mid-season. Didn't really make any appearances in Season 2, got traded at the trade deadline last season to the Time Zone Squad, made 2 starts at the very end, which went 2-0 as a leadoff. She is now 2-1 as a leadoff this season, suffering her first leadoff loss. On the other side, we have Jacob Imaginations Mario. If we take a look at his stats real quick, this Mario right now as a leadoff, I believe he has how many KOs so far this season? 3 KOs this season. He is 3-9 right now as a leadoff. Let's get started. Despite being 3-9 as a leadoff, this Mario is seen as a fan favorite of the team, especially with that Mario, Dr. Mario duo. Let's begin as we have the forward air, down smash going to miss from Nokotan, up smash from the Mario. We see down throw, we see the up special, Nokotan at 37 already. It's going to be 37 to 30 right now. We see Nokotan, that's a missed neutral special punished by the forward smash from the Mario. It's going to be 56 to 30 right now. We're going to see just the down smash, 56 to 46. Side B, that's going to launch the Mario at 72, 56 72 as we going to see just the down tilt into up air. Afterwards, we're going to see just the down smash from the Mario. 88 to 72 as we see just the side B. That's going to put the Mario at 95%. It is 93 to 96. Down air, and we're going to see forward smash miss from Nokotan. Nokotan currently off stage right now. She will come back on. It's 106 to 127 as it has been back and forth, but Nokotan gets the leadoff win for the Time Zone Squad. It's going to be Dr. Crockpot coming out right now. He is trying to contend in the MVP race right now. He has 17 KOs as a rookie. Let's make that 18 as now here comes the Season 3 MVP, Pancakes. It's going to be 0 to 48. Dash attack, it's interrupted by the pill. It's going to be 32, 49 to 48 as we see up tilt from the reigning MVP into forward tilt. 49 to 68. It's going to be just the up tilt. After the up tilt, we're going to see next going to be just the down tilt. 49 to 88. Gordo not going to get stuck, so it's going to be 49 to 118. That forward smash, it's going to miss. Forward smash. Pancakes off stage. The Dr. Mario goes for a back air to launch Pancakes. Gets some extra damage on the way back. 83 to 128. Pancakes is going to go right here for the up tilt, and that will get rid of Dr. Crockpot. Here comes Doodlebob for the Amiibo Engage. Spent the first 2 seasons with the Time Zone Squad, spent last season with the Novas after a trade, and that PK Thunder, that's going to get rid of Pancakes. So now Pump Patch comes out right now for the Time Zone Squad. It's going to be 0, 5, 16 to 12 right now. It's Doodlebob putting some big damage on Pump Patch already. Not going to go for the PK Thunder right there. A bit of an interesting decision. Going to be 51 to 23 as we see Fireball, off smash. Going to get shielded. Pump Patch with a slightly charged down smash. It's 51 to 52. 3 versus 3 right now in terms of Amiibo. It's going to be 51-52 as we see. That's going to be a jab. 54 to 64. That's going to be a Psych Up available for Pump Patch. So the next hit's going to do some big damage, and it gets shielded. That was a shielded jab. 79 to 81. Jab here. Doodlebob at 92. Down smash. 79 to 109. We're going to see just the forward air. Doodlebob at 120 as we see Pump Patch goes off stage. But that was an interrupted up smash, which would have got rid of the Pump Patch, but Pump Patch able to save himself with a jab. That up smash, however, that's going to KO. Now Doodlebob has 2 KOs from Amiibo Engage in this game. Down special from Trident, that's going to get rid of him. It's 2 versus 2 between these 2 current playoff contenders in the playoff picture. It's going to be 0 to 0 right now. First damage in this interaction going to be done by, it's going to be Redwing with the forward smash. We're going to see just the
Down smash again. 43-0 right now. We see a side B. After the side B, it's going to be just Gandalf with the down tilt into dash attack. Off smash is going to miss, however. 43-51. Down special, we see off smash again. Right wing at 98 right now. It's going to be 43, 49, 65 to 98 right now. As we see Ganondorf, Trident with that back air. Raikou, the Byleth, the Season 1 playoff MVP, has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Amiibo Engage. It's going to be 65-26 right now. We see Trident. That's going to be a forward tilt when what should possibly have been up smash. 76-26 right there. It's going to be out of parry. Down smash. Raikou at 42% right now. It's going to be forward tilt. 76-60 right now. Trident. We've been mentioning at some parts of the season, he had a bit of a slow mid-section to the season, but if he can get Raikou, that would be his 3rd KO of this match. It's 110-60 right now. Trident doesn't need to worry as much because there is still Crony in the back, but it's going to be down tilt, off special, into up air. That's going to get rid of Trident. So now Crony gonna come out for the Time Zone squad. It's gonna be 0-70 right now. 0-83. Can the Ward of Time get another game-winning KO? It's gonna be just the up throw into up air. Crony at 22, 36, 53. It's 53-83 right now. Side special. We're gonna see just a back throw now. Raikou off stage at 94. We're gonna see Crony out of that pair. It's gonna be a forward throw again. 53-105. Crony tries to go for the side B, but Raikou went low, and the up smash out of the parry, not able to KO quite yet. So Crony does not have the KO quite yet. It's gonna be a back throw now. 53-137. Crony gonna go for a forward smash. It's going to miss. It's 64-137. That's Crony. Ledge attack. It's gonna be the side B. 77-148. Another side B. 95-148. Crony comes back onto the stage. Ledge attack. 95-148. And the forward smash from Crony this time. This will be a game-winning KO. It's the Time Zone squad. They're gonna win this game 5-4. Alright. A 5-4 victory from the Time Zone squad. We see everybody except Pump Patch getting 1 KO each. Trident, 2 KOs. Good bounce back game for him. We see Crony with the game-winning KO once again. Pancakes with a KO. Nokotan with another leadoff win. She's going to be 3-1 as a leadoff for the Time Zone squad this season. We see Dr. Crockpot in a 1 slot with 1 KO. That's going to break his MVP campaign. He's going to be in contention still, but he's only going to have 18 KOs. Farmed got up to 19, so that's a magic number we need right now. Doodle Bob, he's going to be once again back in the 15 KO club. Back-to-back seasons in the 15 KO club. Just big breakout seasons ever since leaving the Time Zone squad. Raikou got 1 KO but was unable to get the job done. Finished the deal off against Crony. So that's going to be this match right here. The Time Zone squad, they have back-to-back wins after suffering those back-to-back losses. They are now 8-5 with 3 games remaining. If we take a look at these team schedules, by the way, this is going to be very important for these team schedules. So here's the deal. Both of those teams that just played right now, they still have to face your worst nightmare. Time Zone squad, they're going to face your worst nightmare in the next round. That's going to be the opening game of round 14. Then Amiibo Engage. They face your worst nightmare in round 15. Then let's see. Your worst nightmare. Their final game is going to be against a fun gang in the final round. So 2 easy, 2 hard games for your worst nightmare. But stick to the subject. Time Zone squad. Their last 3 games are going to be at your worst nightmare versus the Time Zone squad, and then versus a struggling, collapsing Fantasy Feet enthusiast. As for Amiibo Engage, their final 3 games are going to be at Fun Gang. We're going to see them in round 15, where they are going to play versus Your Worst Nightmare, and they close out their season at the Ceiling Fans. Alright. Your Worst Nightmare is going to be up next, the current best in the West right now, but we're going to get to them when we come back from this break. They got to go on the road to Ottawa. Whoops, sorry, my microphone didn't unmute there. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 6, as we have Your Worst Nightmare at Ottawa. So, Your Worst Nightmare is currently the best team in the Western Conference in terms of the record, 9-3 record with a +5 differential, 54 total KOs so far this season. Let's see. Their roster is going to consist of Colonist, Chroma, King Raru, Rice, and Shion. On the other side of things, if we take a look at Your Worst Nightmare, actually, so let's see. They're currently on an active 4-game win streak. They have not lost a game since round number 8. I believe round 8, that was the game when Bob had a 4KO performance against this team. On the other side of things, Ottawa, they have a 3-9 record right now, but they have won back-to-back games as Luckman's Sephiroth Sauron, the sophomore. He's had 5 KOs in the last 2 rounds. Can he keep that hot streak going? Let's get started. Ottawa's roster, by the way, is going to be Taste, Sauron, Papaya, Titus, and Zeldina. Ottawa, they were able to get that win over Red plus Blue in the previous round. It was also just Red plus Blue. They made a bunch of mistakes, especially the offstage from Lore and the high up special from Doom Yuri. Titus was able to capitalize, and Titus has not been having the best rookie season either. But your leadoffs is going to be Colonist versus Taste. Colonist is trying to compete for an all-star slot in the Western Conference for one of the league's best leadoffs. But he's still in that competition against Low of the Swarm. It's going to be 0-20 right now. We're going to see the up smash into the forward air. 0-46, up smash. Taste already at 60% right now. Up smash again. We see finally some damage on the Colonist. It's going to be a back air and a forward tilt and an up smash. And just like that, the percent, it's almost even. We see Colonist off stage, and we're going to see, nope, the forward air is going to miss actually. Gandalf tries to go for a neutral special, and that's going to backfire into Gandalf as Colonist gets his 10th leadoff win of the season. It's going to be 86-10 right now. We're going to see the forward smash again. We're going to see just next, up tilt from Sauron. It's going to be just, doesn't get the up air. He's going to get hit by forward tilt. Sauron at 38% right now. We see the down air. It's 124-38. At this point, with the rate that Colonist and Low are going right now in the Western Conference, it might be going down to who can get more multi-KO leadoff wins in this part. We're going to see Sauron at 96% right now. Colonist should be able to shield his fireballs. No, he chooses to get hit by them, actually. 155-96. We see Colonist. It's going to be up tilt. That up tilt is actually going to hit. And the up air, that's going to be 6 KOs in the last 3 rounds from Sauron. But now Chroma. Immediate jab, jab, jab. Side B, that's going to miss. So we're going to wait for her to come back. It's going to be 10-119. Forward smash, though, that's going to be KO against Sauron. It's 4 versus 3 with Your Worst Nightmare in the lead against Ottawa. But Papaya, off smash, Mithra out right now. It's going to be 54-69-10 right now. Afterwards, we see the side B. It's going to be, I think, almost full charge. Maybe the charge got lost because of the hit. It's going to be 69-48 right now. Papaya coming back onto the stage. We're going to see up next, up smash, getting shielded. 84-50 as we see Chroma coming back onto the stage. It's going to be forward tilt, forward air, 104-50 right now. Chroma's going to stand in the poison cloud, a bit of an odd decision. 114-68 right now. Side B, that's going to miss as we see jab, jab, jab from the Mithra. 114-79. Pyra is back out now for Chroma. It's going to be down tilt, forward air misses, and the up air. Papaya is able to even things up in terms of stock, but now we have King Raru coming out for Your Worst Nightmare. He had 2 KOs in the previous game in that win for Your Worst Nightmare in the last round. This up smash, that's going to get rid of Papaya. So now here comes Titus, one of the rookies for this team. It's going to be 32-48 right now. Actually, I think he's the only rookie starting right now for this roster. For right now, it's going to be 32-58-79. We're going to see the side B. It's going to be 32-98. Titus comes back onto the stage. It's going to be 40-107 right now. You don't want to leave Zeldina with a 1 versus 3 scenario, but that's exactly what's going to happen right here. Ottawa is down 3-1 right now. They're down to the last Amiibo as King Raru, only at 56%. Can Zeldina possibly make the comeback for Ottawa? It's going to be forward smash, 56-42. We see the down air, but King Raru able to come back because that was the weak hit. It's going to be down throw and up air into another up air. Zeldina going to be at 91% as we see King Raru gets hit by the down special, 81-91. Can Zeldina get at least 1 KO here in garbage time? It's going to be 95-91. We see forward smash, though, and King Raru. A 3 KO performance from the rookie. Your Worst Nightmare is going to win this game 5-2.
So the win streak continues for your worst nightmares. They are now going to be 10-3 here in this part of the regular season. The best record your worst nightmare has ever had is going to be, let's see. The best record your worst nightmare has had. I don't know. I've fumbled that on accident. Okay, so King Raru, 3 KO performance. The best record that your worst nightmare has ever had is 11-5, I believe, back in season number 2. So they're getting close to possibly breaking their franchise best regular season record. A 3 KO performance from King Raru, as he's been getting hot and hot ever since being activated. That is now going to be 9 KOs since being activated in round 9. If this was, he would currently be on pace to, let's say he was playing the whole season, he would be at about like at least 18 KOs right now if we kind of kept this pace around. He would be an MVP contention in this Link Amiibo. Rice, Xion, they're not going to appear in this game, but a big win for your worst nightmare to continue getting a hold on that 1 seed in the Western Conference. Alright, we got that screenshot already. Let's head to your next match, and after this, we're going to see the Ceiling Fans at Fun Gang, a match on the lower side of the Western Conference. That's going to happen when we come back from this small break.
One strike. A runoff flag. Lucas. Violet. Dr. Mario. King DDD. Pyra. Violet. Donk. Sephiroth. Banjo and Kazooie.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 7, as we have the Ceiling Fans at Fun Gang. So, in the previous round, we saw Ceiling Fans
in a win that could potentially save their season, as they are currently 5-7 with 4 rounds remaining. If they win out, keep in mind there could be some huge competition for a possible 6th seed as the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts. They are under free fall in the Western Conference, but the Ceiling fans, they would need to compete with the likes of the Critical Crashers and maybe even Edmonton and some other teams depending on what happens. So, how do I say this? The Ceiling fans are 5-7. They've never been to the playoffs. They would like to make it into the playoffs, as Doom has been having the best season of his career, but he's going to be leaving when this season ends. So he's trying to go out with a bang, and if they make it into the playoffs, that would be very, very nice for the long tenured veteran. On the other side of things, Fun Gang, expansion team. They're currently 4-8 right now, -4 differential. Their roster is going to consist of Poro, The Farm, Pity Bitch, Geralt, and Urshifu. And for the 2nd round in a row, The Farm is temporarily going to be female, as we have Green Male Byleth versus Green Male Byleth. The Ceiling fans who are here on the road, it's going to be Bloom, Gary, Gazan, Doom, and Stardazer. Let's get started. Your leadoffs are going to be Bloom versus Poro. This is going to be, I think, the 4th or 5th time Poro is the leadoff for Fun Gang. We'll double check those stats as this match is now loading. Yeah, so Poro right now is 3-6 as a leadoff. I think Bloom is around the 500 level, so Bloom has not exactly been the best leadoff so far in this league, but I mean, in this season, having a much better season than the usual ones. It's gonna be 24, 29, 47 to 37, so we're gonna see just the down throw. After the down throw, forward air is gonna be 47 to 63 right now. We see the down throw from Poro. Up air is gonna miss. Up air from Bloom now. It's 59, 68. To 89 right now. We see Poro switching to the Mithra right now. The spike ball that's going to send Mithra off stage. Going high. We see the Brawn Plan. It's going to be a full up throw actually from the grab. It's going to be 68 to 132. Up next, it's going to be forward tilt. After the forward tilt, we're going to see 78 to 139. It's going to be down tilt, but now we see the up air from Bloom. Here comes The Farm, temporarily female for the 2nd match in a row. Side special, gonna make this 129 to 0 right now. We're gonna see just the off special. After the off special, up air not going to land. So instead, Byleth going for the back throw. It's 155 to 0 right now as we have The Farm, a forward throw, 166 to 0 right now. Bloom comes back onto the stage. As we're going to see up next, going to be a ledge attack, 166 to 11. It's going to be some poison cloud damage onto the Farm, but the Bloom is still alive at 179, 190 now, 190 to 33, coming back onto the stage slowly but surely. It's going to be just up tilt. That's finally going to get rid of Bloom with this Dark KO. Gary, it's going to come out right now for the Ceiling fans. The up smash that happened in the previous round for Gary, that was a very consequential up smash which allowed the Ceiling fans, they were able to kind of shift the momentum their way in that game and eventually win out against their opponent, Verydogs' team. It's going to be 69 to 33 right now, 85 to 33 as we are going to see just the off special. Lucas is going to go high, going to hit by the side B. It's going to be 104 to 35. The Farm is only at 35% right now, so we're going to see just the back down throw. After the down throw, up air going to miss. So now the Farm with the back throw, and we see down smash that will also miss. 115 to 62 right now. We see the up tilt. After the up tilt, do we see up here? Here we will. The Farm has 2 KOs, and now we have Gazan in Byleth versus Byleth. Gazan likes to go off stage, but Byleth at the lead. Side B, 18 to 77 right now. We see side special getting parried, down tilt, up air. The Farm at 101%. Back air. It's 31, 47 to 101 as the Farm just gonna wait, comes back on, gets hit by the ledge attack, out of parry. We see side B out of that parry, 65 to 113. The Farm with the forward tilt, and then we're gonna see the Farm just with the forward tilt again, 91 to 113. Side special, 108 to 113. Can the Farm get a 3rd KO for Fun Gang here in this match? It's gonna be 108 to 131. Forward tilt, Gazan off stage right now. He will come back on just barely as we see another forward tilt, and there we go. 3 KOs for the Farm, for Fun Gang here against the Ceiling fans. It's a 4-2 scenario with Fun Gang. That's going to be a kill right there. Now it's going to be 3 versus 2, but Fun Gang still has the lead as Doom. 1 KO here. He's going to be coming out right now as we see the up throw from the Dark Pit. It's going to be The up air, 33 to 63 as this Dr. Mario tried getting some good damage onto the Dark Pit. It's going to be 60 to 63 right now. We see just a 4 tilt, 60 to 76. Petty Bitch comes back onto the stage. It's going to be a 4 throw from the Mario. Dr. Mario, 60 to 90 right now as we see out of parry. Op smash. Petty Bitch still alive at 109% right now. This is going to be a KO right there. So Doom able to even the number of stocks. Now we have Geralt coming out for Fun Gang, 71 to 0 right now. Up next, we're going to see just the snap from the Sephiroth, 4 tilt, and I think that Dr. Mario is going to be too far. So Stargazer has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Ceiling fans if they want to potentially save their season again. Gonna be 0 to 30 right now. Geralt off stage. Gordo is going to miss. It's gonna be 9 to 30 right now. Out of parry. That was a bad forward smash attempt right there from Stargazer. I don't know why he went for that as he's at 32 right now. 32 to 57. We see the dash attack getting interrupted. It's gonna be 45 to 67. So Geralt at 6-7% right now. Forward smash. That one's gonna get parried this time. So Stargazer just going for the super aggressive forward smashes. He's at 97 right now. 97 to 6-7. Geralt just dealing big, massive damage here at 6-7%. We're going to see a jab, jab, jab at 6-7. 121 to 6-7. We're going to see Geralt still waiting at 6-7. Down smash is at 84% right now though, but the Gordo, the dash attack actually, that's going to get rid of Geralt. So now it's going to be 1 versus 1. Stargazer down by 121%. It's going to be 121 to 40 right now. 4 tilt out of parry, 121 to 50. We're going to see just the 4 throw. Urshifu, that's going to be the Gordo. It barely misses to the right. 121 to 75. Stargazer has a chance now. It's 121 to 91. Urshifu, we're going to see the out special. We're going to see the air dodge coming back onto the stage. And a down smash. Stargazer is able to save the season for the Ceiling fans. They're going to win this game 5 to 4. So the Ceiling fans, they are now going to have a 6-7 record with 3 rounds remaining to the season. Could they potentially go on a run similar to what we saw with Edmonton last season in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League? A 5-4 victory here. The Farm had 3 KOs, but Doom, Stargazer, they were able to play it right. They were able to play things right against Geralt, Urshifu, Petty Bitch, and the Farm to come back with 4 KOs from the 2 Amiibo, and they're able to win this 5 to 4. Let's get that screenshot real quick. A big win for the Ceiling fans. As we mentioned, the Ceiling fans are the only original team to have never made it to the playoffs. They are trying to end that streak right here in the 4th season of this league. They are 6-7 with 3 rounds remaining. There is a free-falling fantasy feet enthusiast in this roster, by the way, in this Western Conference. So whoever can capitalize between the Critical Crashers, Ceiling fans, maybe even Edmonton, they're going to be the ones to possibly go in and steal that number 6 slot away from the free falling feet. If we take a look at the Ceiling fans' schedule for the last 3 games, by the way, so we already mentioned Feet is going to play Edmonton. The Ceiling fans, they go on the road at Toronto for a cross-conference game. That's going to be a huge one they need to win. The last 2 games are the Ceiling fans. We're going to see the Ceiling fans in round 15. They host the Cinnabon Splitters, currently 4-8 right now. And in the final round, they host Amiibo Engage, also trying to compete in that playoff picture. Amiibo Engage, they just lost to the Time Zone Squad, and in round 15, they have a tough matchup against your worst nightmare. But they do get Fun Gang at least. So this Fun Gang we just saw with the Farm erupting for 3 KOs, they're going to face Amiibo Engage in the next round. So that's going to be a possible fun matchup to see. Second to last matchup tomorrow night. Unless they get called into work, of course. But we'll see. A big comeback here for the Ceiling fans. 6-7 record with 3 rounds remaining. They are going to have a -3 differential as there is still the Swarm potentially in this playoff push. The Swarm does face the Ditto Burritos in this upcoming round, and we'll see what they can do against the Ditto Burritos. But for now, your next match immediately after this is going to be Miami at Red plus Blue. That match will load, and we'll get to that match when we come back from this break.
Squad Strike. Meta Knight. Pyra.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 8, as we have the Miami 69ers at Red plus Blue. So, we do have an elimination scenario in this game. So here's the deal. Red plus Blue can be eliminated if they lose to Miami or if the Buffalo Amiibashers won. We forgot to mention that at the very beginning of the stream. We did see Buffalo lose to Detroit, as Buffalo, their 3-game win streak got snapped by Detroit. Detroit, their 6-game win streak is now a 7-game win streak. But over here on this thing, the Red plus Blue can be the first team to be eliminated here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. They are currently 2-10, while the current number 6 seed entering was going to be 6-6. That is the Buffalo Amiibashers. Let's see. So if Buffalo, let me do the math. Yeah, Red plus Blue wins out. That's gonna put them at 6 and yeah. Red plus Blue wins out. It's gonna put them at 6 and 10. I don't know if there's That's before we consider any possible head-to-head matchups which could affect things. Who knows? Now, do I think Red plus Blue will probably get to the playoffs at 6 and 10? Probably not, but mathematically it is hypothetically possible, I think. But the Miami 69ers can eliminate Red plus Blue here in this round with a win over this struggling team. Your rosters are going to be Lil Nas X, the #1 overall pick. He's been having a pretty strong second half to the season, as let's see, in the first half, he only had, first 6 games, only 1 KO, but ever since, he's had 3 leadoff wins in a row, 5 leadoff wins in the last 6 games, including 7 total KOs. That's the #1 overall pick in the draft. Then we also have Yamcha, Dabuffalo, Sub-Zero, and Gengalzo for the Miami 69ers. On the other side, same roster as before, Bloxer, Lore, Doomed Yuri, Fred, and Power. Red plus Blue, they're coming off a loss to Ottawa, one of the other worst teams in the league, but that was a very mistake-filled loss. We have already gone in detail what those mistakes were. Lore going off stage, Doomed Yuri going too high in the recovery, but we'll get started with this match right here, right now. Alright, so as mentioned, your leadoff is going to be Lil Nas X versus Bloxer. Miami, they are 6-6 right now. A win would put them up to 7-6, and that 7-6 would get them above Buffalo in the playoff picture with 3 rounds remaining. Those two teams, by the way, they faced each other in the first round. I don't remember who won that. I believe it was Buffalo who won, so Buffalo does have head-to-head over Miami. Shall it come to that? As to Red plus Blue, a loss here, and they are the first team to be eliminated.
3, 2, 1.
And actually, if we do the math, I think the Novas might have clinched a playoff spot. We'll do the math real quick, but I think the Novas might have clinched a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. So, congratulations to the Novas. I think they have clinched a spot with that win over Dynamic Divorce. We'll do the math after the stream, and we'll double check. We'll confirm with you during the next stream. So it's going to be 21-78 right now. Bloxer coming back onto the stage. We set a side special 30-96 as Bloxer still trying to come back onto the stage. 30-96 it remains. Forward smash getting shielded. Lil Nas X with the dash attack. After the dash attack, it's going to be jumping over to Hadouken. We see a back throw. 30-115. That bomb is going to hit Bloxer, and afterwards we see just Ryu with the combos. Bloxer, he's going to be hit by the bomb actually. That bomb almost exploded on Lil Nas X, but he was able to make sure it didn't backfire. It's going to be 50-136, and the forward tilt, down tilt actually, and Bloxer is going to be, nope, he's still alive for now. Got hit by the bomb. He was going to be too short, I believe, had the bomb not gotten hit. It's 50-166 right now, so Bloxer still has a chance to be alive. He's at 171 right now, but Lil Nas X
It's going to be 83 to 171. Nask comes back onto the stage. We see the forward air, 86 to 182, as we are now entering the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. And Lil Nas X, he will get KO'd, so blows that leadoff win opportunity. Blocks are still alive at 182. It's going to be 16 to 182. Out of the parry, the Ryu. Nope, forward tilt. Yamcha with the KO. It's going to be 4 versus 4. Now lower. Comes out for red plus blue. It's going to be 33 to 0 right now. Yamcha has half meter right now. He has not landed a KO punch this season, I believe. So one right here would be nice, but he's not going to be given the opportunity. Lore with a KO, red plus blue. They're going to be up in this game. It's going to be Dabuffalo coming out right now. Joe's Falco. So it's going to be 0 to 35 as we see the Falco. That's a forward smash. Lore off stage right now. But Dabuffalo, he's trying to go for that down air, maybe even a forward air. But Lore, he does have all those jumps available if he wants to. It's going to be 3 to 84 right now. Forward air. After the forward air, it's going to be side B. Dabuffalo at 20% right now. It's going to be 20 to 84. We see a smash. Lore still alive for now. Up air. 29 to 114. Down tilt. That's going to get rid of Lore. It is 3 versus 3 as Doomed Yuri comes out right now for red plus blue. They are trying to avoid elimination in this game, and that's going to be a forward smash to get rid of Dabuffalo. So 3 versus 2. Red plus blue in the lead over Miami. Miami, they want this win to get ahead of Buffalo in the playoff standings for that number 6 seed. It's going to be 11 to 39 right now. We see the down throw, we see the forward air, and I think Doomed Yuri is going to be too far. So Sub-Zero able to make it back to a 2 versus 2 scenario. Fred comes out for red plus blue. It's going to be 11 to 37 right now. Dash attack, and we're going to see just Sub-Zero try to go for the forward air there. It's going to be 18 to 45. Fred tried to go for that down air, but instead he goes high. He gets punished. So red plus blue still not learning their lesson about the high recoveries. A punish right there as Fred. He's at 76% right now. 18 to 90 right now. We're going to wait for the side B. Fred at 99, and we see a forward throw. Fred off stage at 110. That axe is going to get slightly deflected. That might have saved Fred actually with the direction he was going. Back throw. Fred still off stage at 125. The cross hits Fred on the way back. That one's also going to hit him on the way back as well as the dash attack. It's 18 to 141. Since the stage is resetting, we are getting our way almost all the way back to the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. Not sponsored by the way, but Power has a 1 versus 2 scenario for red plus blue if they want to avoid being eliminated. The first team to be eliminated in Season 4 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. It's going to be 41 to 46. We see the up throw, we see the up air, 66, 79 to 46. Power has gotten a 3-kill performance in garbage time before, but now in real time, she needs to get... The Richter did not self-destruct there. He is still alive as once again we are entering the not sponsored Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zone. It's going to be 110, 124 to 64. Sub-Zero, he's going to be too far. And now Gengalzo comes out for Miami. Miami can eliminate red plus blue in this game right here. It's going to be 18 to 68 right now. Gengalzo with the forward air. Side B, Power at 87 right now. She's going to come back onto the stage. It's 30 to 91 right now. Now, Arsene is an option for this Joker if he wants to use it, but he needs to get it built up. He's about halfway there right now in terms of that meter, but he won't need it because Miami, they're going to get this win over red plus blue, who is now eliminated as Miami wins this 5 to 4. Alright, so the first team to be eliminated in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League is going to be the Miami 69ers. Sorry, not the Miami 69ers. My apologies. Miami is still very much alive. They are 7-6 right now with 3 games remaining. Currently occupying the number 6 seed in the playoff picture. The team that is eliminated, however, is going to be red plus blue. 2-11 record. At best, they could only win out, go to 5-11. Let me do some math as well. Doing some math. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a second team that is also eliminated. Ottawa is also eliminated from playoff contention. They are 3-10. If they win out, that's going to bring them to 6-10. And Miami, who currently holds the number 6 seed, they are 7-6. So unfortunately, Ottawa is going to miss out on the playoffs in back-to-back seasons. So that's our first 2 eliminations of the regular season, ladies and gentlemen. So 2 teams are out in the Eastern Conference. They'll play their last 3 games, and then that'll be it for them until season number 5. So let's see, that brings it down to 5 teams left in the non-eliminated zone. They're not in, but they're not out quite yet. Let's get that screenshot real quick. And coming up next, we are going to see the 456 Squadron at the Cinnabon Splitters.
Squad strike. TDD. Twilight.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 10. Wait, is this Game 10 or Game number 9? This is Game number 9, my apologies. This is Game number 9 of Round 13, as we have the 456 Squadron at the Cinnabon Splitters. So, the 456 Squadron and the Cinnabon Splitters, both teams right now currently 4 and 8. So let's do a little bit of math real quick. 4 and 8, winner's going to fall down to 4 and 9. Meaning that if they win now, they would only be able to get to 7 and 9. So let's see. Let's do some math real quick. We did see Amiibo engage and the Fantasy Team Enthusiasts. They lost, so they're going to fall down to 7 and 6. If they lose out that 7 and 9, so it's not quite the elimination scenario quite yet in this round. Maybe next round we'll start seeing some eliminations in the Western Conference. We saw 2 teams just get eliminated just now in the Eastern Conference, Red plus Blue and Ottawa. So this is the point of the season where we're starting to see teams get eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. And with the fact that we have 2 different conferences, it's going to be slightly different standards. So, 4 and 8 right now, loser will come out with a losing record. The 456 Squadron, they made it to the playoffs in Season 2, had a bad season last season, and they've been struggling this season too. The Cinnabon Splitters, one of the expansion franchises, they were a very strong, dominant team in the preseason, but it just didn't really work out once the regular season got started. Your rosters are going to be Error, Cyber Sands, MC Hammer, Mediafire, and Duolingo. versus Mr. Ninja, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, Immersion, and Wet Stick. Let's get started. Alright, so your leadoffs for this game are going to be Error versus Mr. Ninja. I don't have the data pull up on them real quick, so let's pull them up as this game is now loading. So Error is currently 1-5 as a leadoff, but Mr. Ninja is not exactly that good either. He has lost his last 4 leadoffs in a row for the Cinnabon Splitters. So somebody is gonna have to win this leadoff interaction. It's gonna be 43 to 46 right now, 43 to 49. That's the blue Pikmin, deals some damage on the Mr. Ninja. It's going to be just 63 to 67 right now. Mr. Ninja at 81 now. It's going to be 63 to 81 as we see Mr. Ninja coming back up. We see the down throw into the up air. Error at 87. It's going to get close in terms of percent. 98 to 81 as Mr. Ninja now is the lead. Down special. And that's a KO right there. Snapping a 4-game streak without a leadoff win. So that's going to be his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th or 6th leadoff win of the season, I believe. So he's around a little under the 500 mark, just struggling so far in this later part. He will get KO'd by Cyber Sans. It's now 4 versus 4 between Cyber Sans and Cloud Jr. So we see down special. We're going to see forward smash from Cloud Jr. now. It's 28 to 31. Down special because Cloud Jr. decided to charge the side B. Side smash. It's 33 to 45. Cloud Jr. has about half meter right now, but that's going to be 3/4 meter. And Cloud Jr., he will be able to come back. It's going to be down tilt. He comes back. Almost there. 1 hit away from having that meter. He will have to use it on the recovery, however. 49 to 88 right now as Cyber Sans starting to build up a bit of a percent lead right now for the squadron. We're going to see just the down smash. Cloud Jr., he should be able to come back. Yes, he will, as we see down smash again. And this time, he will be too far. Amazon Lily comes out right now for the Cinnabon Splitters. Cyber Sans only at 49%. 2 kills so far. 4 to 4 for this squadron. Jab, jab, jab. We're going to see 49 to 6 as now it's going to be down special. Down special again, but that one gets parried. 4 tilt from the Pyra. Side B. Cyber Sans gets caught. 77 to 20. Up smash. One more up smash and that would be able to get rid of Cyber Sans, but for now, he is still alive at 100%. 100 to 47 right now. Cyber Sans trying to get a 3rd KO here in this match. It's 100 to 60 as we see down special. Cyber Sans calling the side B. 116 to 70. That's another side B. That one's going to get shielded as we now have up smash. That's going to miss. Down smash. Amazon Lily going to be able to come back as the Pyra. 116 to 86 with that down special right there. Amazon Lily switches to Mithra. Mithra comes back, but it's going to be down tilt. Still trying to come off stage. She goes high, and that's a down smash right there. Cyber Sans has 3 KOs for the 456 squadron. It's going to be 130 to 0 right now. Immersion coming out right now for the Splitters. It's going to be 147 to 1. That is a full charge available. She's going to use it, but Cyber Sans jumps over. Down special. Instead, it's a back throw, and that back throw still not able to get rid of Cyber Sans. We see the up special. Cyber Sans up tilt. That'll finally get rid of him. Here comes MC Hammer, the rookie, for the 456 squadron. It's going to be 3 to 22 right now. 17 to 22 is now we see just a charge shot, down air from the King Deity. Offstage shenanigans going on right now. Both Amiibo will come back on. It's 41 to 43. We see that Gordo, it's not going to hit immersion. Instead, it's going to be off smash missing from MC Hammer out of parry. We see down smash, but it gets shielded. It's going to be a miss grab, but this one, it's going to be up throw, up air, immersion at 71%, dash attack. MC Hammer with the KO, Wet Stick has a 1 versus 3 scenario for the Cinnabon Splitters. It's going to be 69 to 0 right now. Hammer comes back onto the stage, 76 to 0. We're going to see 87 to 0, but it's going to be after this 96. We're going to wait forward to King Deity. It's going to be 97 to 8. Up smash after an up smash, down throw, forward air. Doesn't go for another forward air. He does, and Wet Stick, that Gordo barely misses. Instead, it's going to be 111 to 60 right now. MC Hammer, back air. I think he's going to be too far. So Wet Stick does at least get 1 KO here. It's going to be Media Fire coming out right now. Jab, jab, jab. Does he go off stage? He will. And that forward air right there, that's going to be the dagger. And that could possibly save the 456 squadron season for now, as they're going to win this game 5 to 3. Alright, so the 456 squadron, that's going to bring them up to a 5-8 record. We saw 3 KOs from Cyber Sans, MC Hammer, Media Fire, they get KOs. We do not see Duolingo because she did not need to appear. Mr. Ninja, Immersion, Wet Stick, they get KOs. It was back and forth after the 3 KO performance, but back and forth won't do it when you are down 4 to 2. Alright, so got it back out of this screen real quick so we can load the Amiibo for the last 4 matches. We have 4 matches remaining to this round. It's going to be Green Bay at JG Wentworth, Toronto at the Chaos Corp, the Swarm at the Ditto Burritos, and then finally, No Custody at the Boston Brawlers. Let's get the screenshot real quick, and we'll come back from this break, and when we do, we're going to have Green Bay at JG Wentworth.
One strike. Jigglypuff. Young Link. Little Mac. Mario. King TDD. King Sword Fighter. Luigi. Kirby. Thomas.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 10, as we have Green Bay at JG Wentworth. So, Green Bay, we saw Lasagna with a 3 KO performance in the previous round. That's going to bring him up to the 15 KO club, as Lasagna is also having a breakout season, but he's going to be taking off from the league when this season ends. Green Bay, they will receive a compensatory pick to make up for the loss of him, as this team, it's been carried mainly by lower tiered Amiibo plus the existence of Chuck E. Cheese. Let's see. If we take a look at things, we have Lasagna with 15 KOs, Young Thug with 11, Chuck E. Cheese has 10. The Jigglypuff, though, she has not had a leadoff win since round number 6, Pink Furby. So that's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game leadoff loss streak. Sorry, round 7 is the last time she's lost a leadoff, won a leadoff. And that was a 2K performance when Green Bay, they were on the road facing off against, I believe, no, that was a home game against the Time Zone squad. On the other side of things, the struggling leadoff Pink Furby has to deal with Pant One, the best leadoff in a regular season ever. 11-1 as a leadoff. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Joel Embiid. Okay. Never mind. That's basketball news. I'll look at that later. Anyways, Pink Furby, Young Thug, MacBook, Lasagna, and Chuck E. Cheese is going to be your roster for Green Bay. On the other side, it's Pant 1, Channing Tatum, Smooth Criminal, JJ Vance, and Perp Limbs. Pant 1 is the best leadoff in the Eastern Conference. Solid 11-1 as a leadoff. Only 12 KOs as a leadoff, though. That could be the one thing that kind of gets you in the debate between him and Diabell's, because Diabell's in that Eastern Conference for the Nova. She currently has also 12 KOs, so maybe it's just the way you want them distributed. Who knows? But we'll see what happens here. So Pink Furby versus Pant 1, they're gonna be your leadoffs. Green Bay is currently 5-7. JJ Wentworth 4-8. A win here in Green Bay. Maybe they could be knocking on that door to a potential playoff seed. Who knows? Let's get started. Alright, it's going to be up, left, right, down, A. As mentioned, Pink Furby has not had a leadoff loss since leadoff win since round number 7. Pant 1 as a leadoff. His last leadoff loss, his only leadoff loss, was back in round number 3.
2, 1, go!
Alright, let's get started with Pink Furby. Already 20% on the Pant 1. Instead, it's going to be out of parry. Forward tilt. It's going to be... That was a missed rest right there from Pink Furby. That was too early for a rest, too. I don't know why she went for that. 23-49 right now. 41-49. That was not a right move from Pink Furby at all. That's going to be the rollout. Gets interrupted by the down B. 56-64. We're going to see the back throw. 56-78. Pant 1 comes back onto the stage. That's another miss rest from Pink Furby. What is she doing? It's 76-78 as we're going to see just again. Forward tilt. 76-89. It's going to be just the jabs and out of parry. Forward smash. Pant 1 off stage at 108% right now. Comes back onto the stage. And we're going to see just the back throw from the Jigglypuff. Pink Furby off stage, 78-122. That's gonna be a rollout. Gets interrupted by the down tilt, and we're gonna see Pant 1 out of shield. It's gonna be down special actually, 103-128. Do we see an up smash? We're gonna see a down special. Gets shielded. It's gonna be a miss. And side B, Pant 1 at 142, still alive. Another side B, 103-154. And that up smash right there. The leadoff win streak will continue. He is now 12-1 as a leadoff. Pant 1. It's going to be 13-156. Young Thug comes out right now for Green Bay. It's going to be 34-167. We're going to see at 167. Jab, jab, jab from Young Thug. 37-177. It's going to be just Pant 1. That's going to be a long delayed down air to get rid of him. It's going to be 34-0 right now between Young Thug and Channing Tatum. Forward smash, making this 43-20 right now. We're going to see forward smash miss. 60-30 right now. Point blank Hadouken from the Ken, 68-49. Forward smash, but only the first hit lands, and that's a Shoryuken. That'll get rid of Young Thug. So here comes MacBook for Green Bay. He's been kind of struggling so far in this part of the season. He only has 3 KOs in the 4 appearances so far. He replaced Quadruple X midway through, so we'll see how he does last season. He came in the second half and had a monster second half to the season, but it wasn't enough for Green Bay to get into the playoffs back when they were called the Starbreakers. MacBook, he has a KO punch, and he will use it! He'll use it. He'll get the KO. Smooth Criminal comes out. An immediate off special revenge KOs. Now Lasagna coming out for Green Bay. It's going to be 3-2 right now. It's going to be 17-35-27. It's going to be back and forth between these two Amiibo. 35. Lasagna has 74-81 onto Smooth Criminal right now. Up air. It's going to be Lasagna. He's going to go for a forward smash. That gets shielded. So Smooth Criminal with the back throw. 49-52-104 right now as we see back air. 62-65. Luigi with the down tilt. 71-110. It's going to be a back throw. 84. Lasagna currently off stage right now. Comes back onto the stage. We're going to see a back throw. No up throw right here from Smooth Criminal. It's going to be Lasagna. What will he do? He's going to miss the forward smash. Gets KO right there. Smooth Criminal. He has 2 KOs for this team right now. He has 2 KOs from JG Wentworth. He's going to get KO right there from Chuck E. Cheese, who has a 1 versus 3 scenario. Now JJ Vance coming out right now for JG Wentworth. It's going to be just up special spam, up to up special spam. Yeah, that's right. Somebody who takes a bunch of farmland, he's going to do that type of thing. 43-0 right now. We're going to see just the forward tilt getting shielded. Down tilt. After the down tilt, it's going to be forward tilt again. 43-20. 53-20. Now it's going to be just the dash attack getting parried. No, actually that got interrupted. 58-71-20. Off special again. Chuck E. Cheese at 80. Another off special. 88-20 right now. Down special. Going to put JJ Vance. Chuck E. Cheese at 133. Deflected Gordo. 135-20 as we're going to see the King Dedede. That's going to be a neutral air from the Kirby. 147-20 right now. It's going to be just a forward smash. And JG Wentworth
They're gonna win this game 5-3. Another leadoff win for Pant 1 as we see Smooth Criminal, 2 KOs. Everyone else except Purplims gets the KO because Purplims did not need to appear on the other side of things. Young Thug, MacBook, Chuck E. Cheese, they get KOs with Green Bay. Green Bay is going to fall to a 5-8 record. JG Wentworth, they are going to be 5-8 after this game. Alright. There's 3 games left to this round. We have Toronto versus the Chaos Corp. That's going to be next. We're going to jump straight to that as soon as we come back from this break.
Squad struck. Lucina. Corona Blast. Zelda. Beast Swordfight. Pyra. Richter. Dr. Mario. Zelda. Link. King TDD.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 11, as we have Toronto at the Chaos Corp. So, Toronto, they're currently right now 8-4 with a +3 differential. They currently occupy the number 5 seed. Let's see. No custody still has to play. We saw Detroit extend their win streak, and we saw the Novas with a win over the Dynamic Divorce. So this could give Toronto the opportunity to possibly get a slightly higher seed after this round. So Detroit, they clinch a winning record. Toronto, they can get a winning record here in this round. Let's see. As for the other side of things, that number 6 seed. Entering this round, Buffalo controlled the 6 seed with a 6-6 record. They lost. Miami won, who is also 6-6, so Miami is 7-6. They're going to control the 6 seed exiting this round. But the Chaos Corp, they have the opportunity to possibly get a chance to come in and help their chances of making it into the playoffs. If you look at the remaining schedule for the Chaos Corp, after this round, they still have to face the Novas after facing the Toronto here in this round. Then afterwards, they face Buffalo,
then they go on the road to finish their season at Green Bay. Let's see. I don't know what the head-to-head data is right now between the Chaos Corp and Miami. We'll look at that real quick when we get to there, probably after the stream. Because head-to-head, that's like, head-to-head is not as prioritized anymore because now KO totals is in between that. Because we did have that brand new tiebreaker, so keep in mind, it's your record, it's your differential, it's how many KOs your team may have. That's a new tiebreaker, and then it's going to be head-to-head if all those are tied. With that being said, your rosters, it's going to be Liness, Kaivine, Nezuko, Mordes, and Silly versus Papercut, Malpractice, Vespertine, Nightmare Sword, and Nachos. Let's get started. Alright, so your leadoffs is going to be Liness versus Papercut. Both leadoffs have been struggling for their respective teams. Specifically, if we look at the data, Liness just got her first leadoff win. She is currently 1-5, I believe. Papercut has yet to get a leadoff win. So 0-3 right now as a leadoff. So this is going to be a coughing baby versus coughing baby type of matchup in terms of leadoff categories. 32-19 right now. It's going to be 32-24. We're going to see 34-55 as we see down smash missing from Liness. Going to be 49-55, 58-55 as we now have going to be just the down throw for side B, not going to land. It's going to be 69. 83-55 right now. Liness comes back onto the stage. Papercut 64. It's going to be just the down air. Up tilt from the Richter, actually. It's going to be a down throw. After the down throw, no forward air. It's going to be 107-64. Liness, that's going to be a shielded side smash into off special from the Richter. It's 126. 136-64. We see the forward air from the Lucina. 136-77. Forward smash is going to miss. And up special, Liness still alive at 151%. Out of parry, we're going to see Liness just going to be out of parry. We're going to see a forward throw now. 151-82. Afterwards, we're going to see just the Lucina missing. That's going to be a forward smash. And Papercut picks up his first leadoff win of the season. He is now 1-3 as a leadoff. It's going to be Kaivine coming out for Toronto right now. It's going to be 1-0-133. We see the down throw. We see the forward air. It's going to be, what do we see next? It's going to be just the forward tilt. 34-133. We're going to see Richter, down throw, side B now. It's going to be just the up tilt now after the cross came back. 63-133. We're going to see just the Richter, forward smash. Kaivine at 78% right now. That axe is going to hit Kaivine. No! It despawned right before it was going to hit Kaivine right then and there. I did not know the axe could despawn at that certain distance. It's going to be 81-150. We're going to see the Richter. Is he still at a 182, by the way? 196. I think with this, he will be able to come back onto the stage, actually. But this up throw, that's going to be the dagger. He survived all the way to 201 before being KO'd. So now Malpractice. He was originally drafted by Your Worst Nightmare, was traded over here in exchange for that Dark Pit, who is no longer starting for Your Worst Nightmare. Gets that KO. It's going to be 4 versus 3 with the Chaos Corp in the lead. It's going to be Nezuko coming out right now for Toronto. We see the forward smash, 18-38. Malpractice. Pill, this is the Season 1 MVP going up against a rookie, by the way. So it's going to be up throw, up air, 49-55 right now. We see Malpractice come back on, but it's going to be up throw from Nezuko. Up air is going to miss, however. Malpractice. That's going to be a pill. That's not going to land quite yet. 54, 69-71, but a down air. We're going to see up tilt that can shield it. Back throw from Malpractice. It's 87-91 right now. And that forward smash, Malpractice gets a second KO for the Chaos Corp. It's going to be 6-91 right now. We're going to see the down special for Mordes. It's going to be 6-110. Mordes did not play any games last season. Spent the entirety of Season 3 on the bench for the 8-bit bots. Did not start a single game. It's going to be 6-131. Before that, she was with the Time Zone Squad for the first 2 seasons of her career. She reunites with Nezuko over here in Toronto. Nezuko, she was traded, obviously, in that part of the big blockbuster deal. But that draft pick that the Time Zone got that was able to get them pancaked, the Season 3 MVP. So it's going to be 43-156 right now. Mordes is going to come back onto the stage. We're going to see just the down smash, and that will get rid of Malpractice. It's going to be 3 versus 2, but now Vespertine coming out for the Chaos Corp, Pangers, Zelda, Amiibo. It's 84-15 right now. That was going to be a charge forward smash attempt from Vespertine. Not the biggest, brightest move, but that up smash, that's going to make this a 1 versus 3 scenario for the Season 2 MVP, Silly. Toronto, they need this one right here in order to catch up with the other teams in the playoff race. It's going to be 15-52 right now. It's going to be 17-65. We see Silly coming back onto the stage. Still the Pyro for now. It's going to be just the side B. That's going to catch Vespertine at 88%. Behind Vespertine, there is still Nightmare Sword and Nachos in the back for the Chaos Corp, but side B after side B after side B, Zelda keeps landing in the same place, and that's a forward smash right there. Silly, only at 17%, switches to Mithra now. It's going to be 1 versus 2 now. We're see Nightmare Sword coming back onto the stage. It's going to be just a forward smash from the Link, 49 to 15 right now. We're going to see just going to be that, 65, 87, and Nightmare Sword able to make easy work out of Silly, the Chaos Corp. They're going to win this game 5-3. Alright. So Nightmare Sword able to easily come in and dispatch Silly as soon as he comes in. Malpractice gets 2 KOs. We see Kaivine, Mordes, Silly, they get KOs. Papercut picks up his first leadoff win of the season, but that damage dealt on the Kaivine, him surviving up to 201. That was also a big contributor, allowing Malpractice to just get those 2 KOs. Toronto, they're going to fall down to 8 and 5. They're still very much alive in the playoff picture right now, but that's going to put them a little bit under the other teams. No custody, they still need to play, so we'll see whether or not that could affect things right now. No custody, they're going to be the final game of the match, and not this next match, the match afterwards. So, ladies and gentlemen, history. We're going to see if we can finally get that history lesson from NetEasy's King Deity Tilted. The Ditto Burritos, they host the Swarm in the next game from now. So we're going to launch that Tilted ping right real quick in the Discord server. Tilted is trying to find his 100th career KO in the Squad Check Amiibo Draft League. This is a combination of both the regular season and the playoffs. Can he finally get that 100th KO against the Swarm in this next match? We're going to find that out when we come back from this break.
Squad strike. Hero. Dabuffalo. Oh! King TDD. King Sword Fight. King TDD. Link. Alex.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be Season 4, Round 13, Game number 12, as we have the opportunity for history once again. I know we keep saying it, just one more KO, bro, just one more KO, just one more KO until we get history, but unfortunately, Tilted, he's been getting shut out these last couple of games. He remains at 99 total KOs in his career. Tilted, trying to find his 100th. That could possibly be against Low, Vin Diesel, or Baba Booey. So here's the deal. Let's talk about those leadoffs for the actual match real quick. Low, that is Low, Penger's hero Low, is trying to become one of the best leadoff in the Western Conference. He has to face off against last season's best reigning leadoff in Ditto. He and Diablo split the title last season in just the league as a whole. Ditto has been having a bit of an average season so far, but he could just strike back, get back to form at any time at this point. Vin Diesel, he has not been in Season 3 form. He's been hot and cold, and sometimes hot, sometimes cold. We'll see what he does in this game. The full roster for this game is going to be Low, Vin Diesel, Baba Booey, Sidon, and I Don't Love You versus Ditto, Tilted, Layla, Memories, and Did I Do? Will Tilted get his 100th KO of his career? Let's find out. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Let's press those buttons real quick. As mentioned, Low versus Ditto is the leadoff matchup. The Swarm, they're currently 5-7, trying to possibly get into a playoff spot because there is that collapsing fantasy feed enthusiast. The Ditto Burritos, 8-4. They can clinch a winning record here with a win. It's going to be 0-16 as the first damage being dealt by Low. Ditto already at 34. It's going to be 0-44 right now. Fireball, Fireball. Ditto already at 61, 68% right now. Just Low is dealing massive damage onto the best reigning leadoff. Ditto of the Ditto Burritos, one of the best leadoffs in league history. It's going to be 0-91, 0-103, and it's going to be 0-116. Not quite a 0 to death quite yet as Ditto still alive. He's able to get some chip damage on the Low, so it's not going to be a 0 to death officially. Jab, jab, jab. Half Fireball. Ditto, he's going to be still alive at 153. Low, try to go for that down right there to get rid of the leadoff. It's going to be 24-161. And now we're going to see just the get up attack, 35-161, and that Fireball right there. Low is able to catch up with Colonets in that best leadoff title. Here comes Tilted, trying to seek his 100th career KO. It's going to be 55-67. That's the 6-7 right there. 6-7-37. It's going to be back throw, 6-7-49. We're going to see just down up throw after up throw, up air. Will that be it? It's not it quite yet. 97, 98. Can Tilted get his 100 career KO? Dash attack gets interrupted. It's going to be 98-82. And we're going to just see it's going to be a down tilt. And it's not there quite yet. Low trying to come back onto the stage right here. We're going to see forward tilt getting shielded. It's going to be forward tilt again. 125-82. And Tilted. Forward tilt is going to miss. Here comes a forward throw. Tilted has Low off stage at 142. And that Gordo is going to miss. Low comes back onto the stage, and now we see the forward tilt. Not quite it yet. 152-82. We're going to see the get up attack from the ledge. 152-93. Can Tilted get his 100 career KO? There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Tilted gets his 100 career KO. He is the first Amiibo in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history to get 100 KOs in his career, and he only did it in 4 seasons. It's going to be 19-113. It's Vin Diesel coming out right now for the Ditto Burritos. That's going to be the KO on Tilted right there. So Vin Diesel will get that KO on Tilted. 1 KO so far. We still have the rest of the game to commentate as the Swarm. They lead this game 4-3 right now. But Layla dealing big damage against the Ganondorf. It's 86-48. The Doria, that's going to land right there. 86-66. We're going to see just the up tilt. Layla back at 79% now. It's going to be 86-79. Afterwards, up smash. That won't get rid of Vin Diesel quite yet. It's going to be 108-79. This up smash, that will get rid of Vin Diesel. It's going to be 3 versus 3. But Layla down by 101% now. It's going to be 0-112. We're going to see just Layla coming back onto the stage. It's going to be forward smash, and that won't get rid of the link quite yet. Still trying to come back onto the stage, get some chip damage onto Baba Booey. It's 5-139. Afterwards, forward smash, Baba Booey. This is a 3-2 lead with the Swarm in the lead right now against the Ditto Burritos. It's 23-45-11 right now. We see the minecart from Memories coming out right now. 1 of 2 rookies starting today for the Ditto Burritos have been starting the last couple of games, and they've been having some good contributions too. 97, 98 to 11 right now. We're going to see Memories, Minecart, it's going to miss, so we're going to see instead it's going to be up throw from the Olimar. That is going to be a 98 to 34 right now. Down tilt, 109 to 34. Instead, it's going to be just up smash. That's going to get rid of Baba Booey. It's 2 versus 2 right now with Sidon. He's been here all 4 seasons of the league. All 4 spent with the Swarm. It's going to be 18 to 43 right now. 18 to 60. We see Memories coming back onto the stage. Before Tilt gets shielded, Memories is off stage at 77%. She should be able to come back. It's going to be 18, 30 to 77. That's a arrow that was able to just land for some reason. It's 30 to 105. This Alex does not have gold or diamond quite yet. It's going to be down tilt, up air. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 scenario for Did I Do. Dabuffalo's Banjo-Kazooie Amiibo. 62, 72, 80 to 22 right now. We see a back down throw from the Banjo. What do we see here? It's going to be just the forward smash from the Link. 90 to 38. There is still I Don't Love You in the back for the Swarm, by the way. Down tilt, gonna make this 97 to 38. Back throw. That won't KO Sidon quite yet, as he should be able to come back onto the stage. But after that, he is gonna be too far. So it's going to be 1 versus 1 right now. 0 to 44, 0 to 53 right now. Did I Do coming back onto the stage. It's going to be down smash. Did I Do? He's going to have to use this. Actually, he won't need a side special come back on. Air dodge is just enough, but he went too high. We're going to see an air dodge here once again. It's 0 to 73 right now. All 5 feathers are available for Did I Do if he wants to use one, though. It's 6 to 106, but instead, we see the up smash. I Don't Love You gets the game-winning KO for the Swarm to potentially save their season. They're going to be up to a 6-7 record as they win this game 5 to 4. But NetEasy's King Deity tilted in this beautiful back and forth action of a game. He is able to get his 100th career KO in the Squad Shark Amiibo Draft League. In fact, let's go into the Discord server real quick. Let's ping everyone real quick. So breaking news. Tilted of the Ditto Burritos becomes the first Amiibo to reach 100 career KOs in these. Let me bold this up breaking news real quick. Tilted of the Ditto Burritos becomes the first Amiibo to reach 100 total career KOs in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Let's put that Season 4 ping. Let's do that. And congratulations to NetEasy, by the way. That is their King Deity that they have here. This King Deity, he is undoubtedly the GOAT of the Squad Shark Amiibo Draft League. One thing he wants, though, he wants to possibly get one of those championships with the Ditto Burritos. The Ditto Burritos, they've been to the finals in the first 2 seasons, but they have lost to NetEasy actually in both seasons. NetEasy, back when NetEasy was with a dynamic duo, that was Joe and NetEasy, they won the championship in Season 1. Then NetEasy won the championship by themselves in Season number 2 with no custody. The Ditto Burritos, they got bounced in round 1 of the playoffs last season to, I think it was Very Dog's team. So they want to possibly get back into the big dance to do it for Tilted. Alright. We got that screenshot of the historic 100th KO for Tilted. The first Amiibo to have triple-digit career KOs. It finally happens, ladies and gentlemen. It finally happens. History. But however, history consists of the past, present, future, stories we have made, stories we are writing, and stories we have yet to make. There is one more game left to this round. It's going to be no custody at the Bastion Brawlers.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 4, Round 13, Game number 13, as we have No Custody, the Season 2 champions, at the Boston Brawlers. So, No Custody is they have the opportunity today to get their 10 points of the regular season and to catch up in that number 2 slot to sandwich themselves between Dynamic Divorce and the Novas. The Novas, they defeated the Dynamic Divorce today, so Dynamic Divorce, they fall down to 9-4. The Novas, they are up to 11-2, but keep in mind, only the first 2 seeds in each conference get a first round bye, so this is very, very important for No Custody to win this game against the Boston Brawlers. As for Boston, they are 4-8 right now. If they lose, they are at risk of being eliminated in the next round. If they lose here, if they win, they can potentially keep their season alive for a little bit, maybe not. We'll see how that goes, but it's going to be Snake Tails, Fish, Star Slots, Glue Stink, and Gordlock versus Darkness, House MD, Les Blues, Quando Dingle, and Yummers. Let's get started. Alright, up, left, right, down, A. Press those A buttons. Your leadoffs is going to be Snake Tails versus Darkness. So as a leadoff, Darkness is currently 0-3, still trying to find his first leadoff win, especially his first KO. It's going to be a home game in Hallow Bastion for Boston, so it's going to be 12-0 right now. We're going to see the forward throw, 21-15 right now as we see the Pyra. It's still Pyra for now. We're going to see the forward tilt, forward smash for the Simon, not going to land. Side B, Simon shields that perfectly, so Darkness, it's going to be 32-30 right now. It's been slightly back and forth between these two Amiibo. Back throw, Snake Tails as Mithra comes off stage, comes back on, down smash. 56-50 right now. Snake Tails is back onto the stage right now as we have just the forward tilt. 68-50. Mithra gonna go high, but able to get Darkness with that damage. It's 68-81-55. We see Pyra back onto the stage right now. Forward air, 93-55. It's gonna be a down throw from the Pyra into the up air. Darkness at 79. Side B that's gonna catch Darkness. It's 93-103 right now. We see the forward throw, 93-116. Mithra comes out right now, but Simon, the Darkness, he's too far. So House MD is going to come out right now for the Boston Brawlers. He spent the last 3 seasons with the Ceiling Fans. Came over here as part of the expansion draft. It's going to be 113-17 right now as Snake Tails picks up another leadoff win. We see that side special, House MD. He's going to fall short too. So 2 KOs from Snake Tails as the leadoff. Les Blues is going to come out immediately for the Boston Brawlers. It's going to be forward smash, gets rid of Snake Tails. Here comes Phipps, who is trying to compete in the MVP race contention. There is a race right now in the Eastern Conference for the best link between Phipps and Valorex, both who are having career best seasons. We see the link with the out special, but gets shut down by Les Blues right there. Forward smash, it's going to be 33-56. Les Blues avoids the forward air, tries to go forward air of his own. It's going to be 33-56. We're going to see just forward tilt from Les Blues. Forward smash though from Phipps. 40-78. We're going to see next is going to be just the back air, set 54-78, 54-86. Up next, it's going to be out of parry, forward throw. Do we see the forward air from the link? We don't quite yet. 54-94. Forward smash getting shielded, so this jab, jab, jab. Forward tilt from the Mario. Fireball will hit the link. It's 67-94. And now we see Les Blues with the up throw. We're going to see the up air. It's going to be 87. But the up smash right here, that's going to get rid of Les Blues. It's a 4-2 scenario with No Custody in the lead. Quando Dingle is going to come out right now for the Boston Brawlers. There is still Yummers in the back, by the way, even with this. But you don't want to leave a 1 versus 3. Maybe 1 versus 4, even a 1 versus 3 scenario. Ideally, you want a 1 versus 2 for a potential comeback. But Quando Dingle already at 71%, 87. It's going to be 98-87 as Phipps trying to compete in that MVP race too. Currently has 17 KOs this season. And that forward smash right there, that's going to make it 19. Yummers comes out right now, almost breaks the shield of Phipps immediately. It's going to be a down special there. 115, 117-7 right now. We see an up smash missing. It's going to be dash attack out of parry. Down tilt. It's going to be 127-21 right now. Up smash that gets rid of Phipps, but he has 2 KOs once again. Star slot coming out right now. Net Easy Zelda Amiibo. It's going to be 42 each right now. It's a 1 versus 3 scenario right now for Yummers. Was 1 versus 4. Yummers coming out right now. We're going to see up smash. That's going to bit of a weird interaction with the up smash and the neutral B. Instead, dash attack. Yummers off stage. We're going to see Yummers try to come back on. It's 42-74 right now. At this point, Yummers just wants to get a garbage time point. It's going to be 67, 6-7 to 74. Side B, come to 6-7, not able to land. It's going to be 88. Down B misses 2. It's going to be 88. Up tilt, we see Starslot try to go for the up air. Not quite yet. 88 to 113. It's going to be instead down smash from Yummers. 103 to 113. Starslot coming back onto the stage right now. Side B, that will get rid of Starslot. So Yummers will get two KOs in garbage time. It's going to be side B. It's going to put Blue Stink at 19% right now. But the neutral air, that's going to be a win for No Custody, as they're going to win this game 5-3. All right. A big win right here for No Custody. 2 KOs from Snake Tails, 2 KOs from Fips. Blue Stink with the game-winning KO. We had Yummers, 2 garbage time KOs. Les Blues got a KO in between Snake Tails and Fips. So, Les Blues did kind of go back and forth with Fips, though, so that was kind of a bit of a fun part of the interaction to deal with. But Fips, that's going to bring him up to even more KOs. That's going to bring him up from, I believe, 17 all the way up to 19. Let's check. Yes, 19 KOs. Fips is having his career best season with No Custody here in season number 4. Alright, but that's going to do it for tonight. We'll update the standings as well as the KO leaders and leadoff stats in the Discord server. Tomorrow night, we do plan to stream round number 14 unless I get called into work. Tomorrow night's schedule is going to be round 14. So let's take a look at the round 14 games real quick. Alright. Round 14 is going to start off with a good one. We got Time Zone Squad at your worst nightmare. Time Zone Squad, they're trying to clinch their first winning record since the first season, back when they went 14-2. They're also trying to make it back to the playoffs for the first time since that first season. Your worst nightmare, a win here, and they'll go from 9-3 to not 9-3, but 10-3 to 11-3, and that'll get them almost tied with their best record in the league. Actually, I think they went 12-4 in season 2. Somebody double check your worst nightmares record. I'll double check in the archive as well. It's either 11-5 or 12-4, the best record ever for your worst nightmare. Afterwards, we're gonna have Miami at No Custody. Miami, they currently hold the number 6 seed exiting this round. They will have a 7-6 record. A win against No Custody would be huge. No Custody, they currently occupy the number 2 seed because of their win and the Nova's winning. So that's gonna be a good game. There is a chance that things could possibly come down to Dynamic Divorce at No Custody in round 16, determining who gets that bye. Dynamic Divorce, No Custody, they'll face each other in the final round of the season. Then we'll have the Ceiling Fans at Toronto. Ceiling Fans, they did win, so their season is still alive for now. They had that big comeback win with 2 KOs from the last two Amiibo each. So that was 2 KOs from the Dr. Mario, 2 KOs from the King Deity, able to save their season against Fun Gang, 6-7. That could be one of the teams that possibly tries to get that last second game-winning slot in order to possibly win so that they can deal with collapsing Fantasy Feed Enthusiast team. We'll talk more about the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts later because that is a team of great concern. Then afterwards, the Novas. So, the best regular season record the Novas have had was 11-5 back in the last season. That win in this round, they're going to go from 10-2 to 11-2. But they could go and break their franchise record and go 12-2 with a win over the Chaos Corp. That's the 4th game of the night. Then, Red plus Blue at Buffalo. Red plus Blue, they are already eliminated, so they're just willing to play spoiler right now. Buffalo, they are, I believe, 1 or 2 slots out right now because they're lost. Buffalo is currently 6-7 in terms of their record. We'll see how that affects them and whether or not tiebreakers with like them involving Chaos Corp and other teams. Then, we'll see Veridog's team at the Cinnabon Splitters. Veridog's team, they currently hold a playoff slot right now. They got a bounce back win against the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts after losing the previous round to the Ceiling Fans. As for the Cinnabon Splitters, let's see. They did lose this round, I believe. We can double check the information real quick on our screenshots. Let's see. Ooh, we took way too many duplicate screenshots. That's 18, not 13. Alright, anyways, let's see. Cinnabon Splitters, they were this match right here. Yeah, they lost big time to the 456 Squadron. A loss could potentially eliminate the team from playoff contention. We'll do the math on the Cinnabon Splitters later. Then, the Ditto Burritos. They did lose, so they are still trying to find their 9th win of the season. They go on the road at the 456 Squadron. Let's get back to your home menu, though. just start software for now. So let's see, Ditto Burritos at the 456 Squadron. Immediately afterwards, this could possibly be one of the bigger matches between teams that are currently out of the playoff picture in the Western Conference. The Critical Crashers at the Swarm. Critical Crashers 6-7. The Swarm also 6-7. The Critical Crashers, they dropped their game today against who they played this round? Against Edmonton. Then afterwards, we're gonna have Edmonton, who won in this round to possibly save their season. They go on the road at a struggling Fantasy Feet enthusiast team, as mentioned. After starting off 5-0, the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts only have 2 wins since. They are 2-6 since to have a 7-6 record. The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts are falling down to the ground. Then we're gonna have Bastion at JG Wentworth. Bastion, they might be facing elimination in the next round because they did lose here. JG Wentworth, they did get a win to possibly save their season against Green Bay, so we'll see how that plays out. Then afterwards, we're gonna have Dynamic Divorce at Ottawa. Dynamic Divorce, they need a bounce back win to catch up with No Custody and the Novas to catch up for a possible first round bye in the playoffs. Ottawa, they're eliminated, so once again, they're just trying to play a little bit of spoiler. They had back-to-back wins, but lost big time in the previous round to your worst nightmare. Then, wait, was it a big loss or was it a 5-4? It was a 5-4 loss, my apologies. Yeah, it was a 5-4 loss, so kind of a close one. Then, the second to last match of the next round is going to be Amiibo Engage at Fun Gang. Amiibo Engage, they need a bounce-back win after losing to the Timson Squad. Fun Gang, they are trying to salvage what is left to their rookie season. Then the last game of the night, Detroit. 7-game win streak. They're trying to make it 8 as they go on the road at Green Bay, who suffered a loss this round to JG Wentworth. Green Bay is trying to save their season, possibly make it into the playoffs. If we look at Green Bay's last couple games, let's see, they have Detroit, they still have No Custody, and then they have the Chaos Corp. So maybe if they win out, they could possibly sneak into that 6th slot, because at this point, we're honestly just playing for 6 slots while the top 5 are just trying to sort each other out. That's how the deal is. I do think the Novas might have clinched a playoff spot because of their win. So congratulations to the Novas. You have clinched a spot in the playoffs. We'll double do the math, but let's see. 11-2 versus 7-6 if they lose out. That would only put them at 11-5. 7-6 if they win out. That'd be, let's see, 10-6. So yes, congratulations, the Novas. You are in the playoffs. You have a clinched spot in the playoffs. You're the first team to get a spot in the playoffs, specifically in the Eastern Conference. So congratulations to them. Alright. That's going to do it for tonight. We're going to stream round 14 tomorrow, unless I get called into work for some reason. If I don't get called into work, we'll do round 14. If I do, we'll do round 14 on Thursday night. But until then, we will see you for round 14 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Y'all have a nice one.